According to this, I'm live, and I've restarted it, and so hopefully it will be live again. And if not, it's on Twitch's end and not my fucking fault, and I have no idea why. Alright, nope, should be running now. Nothing changed on my end, but I restarted it and it's going again. Alright, as you were. Guys. Oh, fucking hell.
Still waiting on Stray to find horses.
Oh, there it is. It's back.
Yep.
Yeah, because their horse and carts are terrible.
Just make do for now.
Steal the ones we had back with
I can't find it again.
Just draw a rectangle.
I'm just gonna pull one of these ones.
Use the power of imagination.
It smells like food being cooked. I kind of want to go and see what that's all about. So this fucking sheet will not update. It's so fucking annoying.
Is that about the right size? Maybe a little smaller.
It's for Voland and Marlem, so.
And a drawing. So what, you get to fly and we have to
No, I have an actual horse that I ride on. You ride in the cart.
You're cart people now.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be a gypsy. They're weird.
Well, this sheet broke. Awesome. Cool. Okay, good. Wouldn't reset for a second there, and I was very concerned.
If only we had a Theory's cart. She has a fancy cart. So
And now it's stuck to condensed instead of expanded. Jesus Christ.
Alright, so is this the way you guys want to be organized?
Yep.
That's a line and not me boxing anything. I'll put myself there just to be up front, but I'm basically doing little aerial circles. Like a tireless bird of stone.
So is Early pulling the cart?
I don't want to also bring the horses out, man. Do you want a horse? Do you want to be that immersed? I'll
No.
find you a fucking horse.
Put Corlier on it.
Yeah, Corlia's pulling the cart. But that giant horse has to work.
Yeah, and Volan's strapped underneath Corlier.
Oh.
No! No!
Wait, I'm pulling the cart now?
But yes.
No!
I'll just give myself a little symbol when I'm riding a horse, I guess.
If you... Fine.
We need a symbol for whenever Volan's riding in the undercarriage. Look at that's a fucking spot on symbol.
Yeah.
Cease and desist. The hell? For a second there, I thought that was roadkill.
That look.
I will still pull the cart, no problem.
No, there is actually a horse to do carpooling.
There are two horses, so...
There are three. Nepan had a horse. If we've stolen the cart, we've stolen the goddamn horse.
Pony train!
The third time I'm gonna have to do this. Every single one of you.
I like how we've gone from borrowing the cart to stealing the cart.
It's ours now.
Look, we've pretty much decked Nepenthe and left them for dead and stole their cart, okay?
I mean, yeah.
Hey, there's I'm a horse. Hi, I'm a horse. Just chilling out
Somehow
doing horse things.
Somehow I don't think these other horses would like it if Lorelei started riding on them. They might get freaked out.
Pretty sure you're just still riding on Corlia.
Yeah.
Can I have control over my horses, Stray?
I'm literally doing that right now.
Bum 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 bum.
Why are you so mean? Oh right, start the bullying 2017. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
There's nothing weird about a centaur owning a bunch of horses, right? No, I don't
Corlia
think so.
doesn't
Is
own
there
shit.
weird about humans owning monkeys?
No,
Maya-
well, okay.
Maya
Yeah.
owns 2 of those horses, and the party just owns them the whole time.
Are they
of course.
butlers? Is the monkey also a butler?
Is it a monkey in a suit smoking a cigar?
If the answer isn't yes, then you're doing it wrong.
But I hate monkeys, so no, they're all dead. Alright, let me get you back to the map. Whoop. So, I'm assuming you guys, will just go, straight there? Anything you want to do other than that?
Nope. Ready to rock and roll.
Alright, so, you guys trot along. It's a nice day. I assume you, like, took off in the morning, right?
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun,
Nice
dun,
bright,
dun,
shiny.
dun, 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 dun.
Alright, so, you're, riding along, having a good old time, you're making a pretty good pace. Around here there are, actual factual roads you can follow along, a really old human cobblestone road that used to lead to their settlements, over in the Trails Timberland and connect them to the rest of Telora. And as you're riding along, mostly you've been on the plains, but now you're starting to get up to like the foothills where there are deciduous trees rather than the pine trees that you're used to in the evergreens. So yeah, you're having a good time. Everything's in bloom now because it is early spring. And then you start to, you're moving along, and then a group of figures crests the hill, and the closer you draw to them, you're just, what, wait, what? There seem to be 5 forms, all identical, and you guys have spent enough time around the body to know, holy shit.
Oh
Huh.
shit, it's Vault.
Oh,
Day's fault.
is that copies of the dead fish shark boy?
The shark boy, the mummified shark boy that you thought you were 100% sure was dead. Well, there's now 5 of them, and they're charging at you.
Are they also mummified?
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Huh. Okay.
Suspicious.
Beyond suspicious. Concerning.
They all charge you with what look like crudely made spears, but the spear points
Eep.
kind of resonate. It's weird. It's
Eep.
like the area around it is distorted. Yep, that's about right.
Yeah, yeah. Also, I just had an awesome idea, and that's when I charge forward into battle, I loan Madam Hoots to Lorelei so that she can literally be flying safely above the party.
Yeah. Ooh. That's nice.
I'm gonna miss her riding on my back.
But also her riding on the back when you charge into danger has proven to get her hurt before.
The last time we had a healer charge into battle in a game with someone on their someone on their back, it didn't work out well. You would know of everyone, Winter.
Exactly. Then again, that was the healer charging in.
Yeah, I know.
This is the healer on the other foot.
The point still stands. Don't charge into melee with the healer.
Daka daka daka.
I mean, it would be intelligent to not, you know, actually ride headfirst into battle, into the enemy in melee. Would be a poor choice.
Maya.
Ooh, guys. There's a spell. I get to shout off. Awesome. You. She'll point at the nearest one. I think you want to do what you don't think. Give me a will save.
All right. So this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nope.
It's reversed.
Saladry's reversal. All right.
You mean Lasserer Vera Isladica?
Sure.
Let's see. What's a good icon for this? Sure. What's going on with my brain?
Oh no!
He does look very alarmed. Oh fuck, I left the oven on!
Oh
I'm
no.
assuming you don't want to take a move action here, Cindy.
That is correct.
Bodhi!
Alright, on Madame Hoots' turn, which she shares with my initiative, she'll go over and collect a Lirelei.
Scree!
And then I'm move to here. Yeah, I'll flappy and skid to a halt, which thankfully I don't need to make a fly check because it's just the max of my movement. So essentially it's like looks like a really long jump.
Cool.
I will touch down on the ground as opposed to try and hang time aerial, which I'm not actually that good at. And then I'm a swing at the one that is not reversal. Wait, no, I can only swing at the one who is reversal. It doesn't break reversal, right?
No.
Rad.
Voland the Very.
Jesus Christ!
Crikey.
Alright. So
Shit,
that's
damn, man.
15 plus 18 damage, it looks like.
Balls.
Quang!
Oh man. Alright. So,
I do not appear to be on the turn order.
You have failed
weird.
this city.
Alright. Boop boop boop. Where are you? Here, there. Add turn.
10. I have put in my initiative.
What's your dex? Modifier?
2.
Alright, so you go after that guy. Alright, so Bodhi, you swing down your Lucerne hammer and just crunch into this guy. You like catch him by the collarbone, you just hear a sickening.
Sweet.
Oof.
Oh god, these are my clones. That was actually me. Oh god.
Damn, I wish I'd done fucking power attack. I would have killed him in one. Oh well.
Do you have to choose to do power attack?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I have to be like, I'm power attacking, or I'm actually, I mean, I
Because it is a negative. You know,
Yeah.
it's one of those abilities where I'll take a negative to hit, but I'll take a massive bonus if, if I do connect.
I'm always power attacking.
Yeah, that's why you take that 1 feat that gets rid of the negative for power attacking.
Yep.
Which is nice.
So,
I had to
round
use mine
1 times
for,
3.
my feet for combat reflexes, so I get an extra fucking, hey, fuck you, pay attention over here hit.
Yeah, more attacks of opportunity.
Yep. The same more attacks, it's just the one extra because it's based on dex and I'm in full plate. If I'm naked though, I could swing like a fucking dervish.
I mean, It's one more than you had.
It's true. That's the more important thing. And also I believe it has a secondary bonus.
I can't remember.
Okay, so anyway, rage.
Oh yeah, you can also do RPs while flat-footed.
Alright, so let's put back Lear
Charge.
there. Got scooped up. And you're charging this one. Cool. That definitely hits.
Still don't have a macro, but that's 29.
Alright, yep, it's still way above what their AC is, so.
And I assume the spirit wisps don't hit.
Aren't they touch?
They are not. They go against AC.
The wisp will not hit, but you definitely do for a mighty 14 damage. Good hit, good hit.
That's right, yeah, it's just a slam.
Oh shit, it's Vault.
Oh shit. What up?
Alright, so he staggers from the blow of your attack and then just turns his spear on you. I assume that'll hit.
Basically, everything will hit.
Unless you're me. Oh god. To hit me, you have to roll a 17 or higher. If I'm doing that reliably.
No, it's me. So,
Pretty sure my AC is like 10 right now.
So hangry.
Because of the charge.
alright, so you take 10 damage and his spear starts to hum.
Hmm. It's a very perplexed spear.
It goes.
You notice that it's got like nodules and it's purple.
No, it's
Loot.
completely black. But
Well, I mean, some like it black. It's smooth.
Careful. Don't get hit by it, but once you go, I've heard once you go black, you don't go back.
It's true.
alright, so Winter, you got hit for 10 damage minus your DR. Oh wait,
Okay.
no. This overcomes DR.
Okay.
So yeah. Volan.
I think I'm just gonna double move and see what happens. So 60, 70.
If you're a Hellbork, you charge for extra distance. Don't forget it. I believe your movement speed becomes 40 in such a case, so you can haul ass all the way up into that Volt's face.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. When he struck at you, he, this is like the first time that you've heard them say anything, and he just pointed at you and said, Volt! And then the other one,
It's a Pokemon!
Volt, Volt, Volt,
I don't know how to say its name.
Volt.
Oh no.
Gary.
His actual first name is Deus.
I actually hadn't thought of that when I named the character. Should have just named him VOLT, but then, that's a different type of Volt.
I think that's like a superhero puppy. Oh no, it's Bolt.
Alright, so you double move to get there? Fallen but not so chaste. It turns out that Rem is going to only be half paying attention this session because he's just thinking of clever names. Alright, calm down. Alright, so I'm assuming that even with the charge you won't be able to make it to these guys?
No.
Okay.
He won't actually.
Ah, shit. Hold on.
The year.
I need to go dark for a second. I need to take a
Sure,
call.
no worries.
No, go ahead. I will take the moment to be right back myself.
No.
Back in like 30 seconds.
I'm going to inspect the smells of food because that's a really interesting prospect to me right this second. So I guess I will also be right back.
See you soon.
So my brother is making chicken Alfredo, apparently.
Mm.
I don't know what the sauce is he made me taste because it was chunky when it.
Hey guys.
Ugh.
Yeah.
A little bit of bad news. Apparently I have to head out a little earlier than I was expecting.
Uh-oh.
All right. Hopefully we'll see you soon, though.
It shouldn't take no more than... Hey, Stray, can you give...
Stray's AFK right now. If you want him to see something, type it in chat.
I've been meaning to ask, how much the stuff can you hear going on around my house?
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, I don't get any background noise from you.
Okay.
Stray?
Yeah,
Like-
Scow already has control of your sheet, so.
Okay, Scour does.
Scow, you mind hitting for him?
Scow's investigating food smells.
Right. I basically did the same thing. Man.
Okay, so I know it barked a few times. So you couldn't hear any barking, Cindy? From the pupper?
Not in the slightest.
Unlike when I'm over at Bork House. I swear to God, the two dogs that they had never barked until they got the third little shit. Because the third little one just goes nuts at any provocation because she's going nuts and every other dog is going nuts, and so because one of them is a red bone coonhound, it's just like 10 minutes of one long because that's how fucking hound dogs bark.
Yeah, they just sort of howl. Just make it long. Like that's even their little borf is like bore.
Like the one they got recently is in heat now, and the other dog is just so fucking stupid. I love that little dog, but he does not know how to have sex. He'll just like mount up, like weakly thrust like twice, and then like hop off and look really sad. Just, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog?
Try a little harder next time. Maybe you'll actually do something.
So
Oh, sorry,
it's
return with
like,
pasta.
it happens like every 5 minutes he tries, and then eventually the girl dog just gets annoyed and starts growling at him and biting his ears, and he'll just like run away. Jesus Christ, you stupid little turd.
Okay,
God.
I'm gonna duck out. See y'all in a little bit.
Alright,
Okey-doke.
man.
Yeah.
Just
for
hit
this
me with a hammer. It's pretty simple.
It's cool.
No.
I got an excellent Rem impression, so we're set.
Well, for this round,
Oh, God.
yeah, for this round, Rem can do a thing, but with him gone, his character's just gonna do the Bork shuffle. Don't worry, I made sure to balance encounters in case this happened. So, Scout, would you go ahead and do a hit for him?
Sure, let's do this thing. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is hit him with this big hammer right here.
Is your impression the same as your Mr. White voice? Or Mr. Black voice? I forget which color they were around.
Wait, why is he doing an attack in the first place? He used all of his movement to get there.
No, the charge hit.
He doesn't have reach, he's still 5 away.
He does have reach. He has, isn't an Earthbreaker reach?
It's a two-handed weapon, but it's not a reach weapon.
Oh, never mind then. I was lied to.
Well, he would have been able to get into melee range with his charge. He just put himself there for some reason.
Oh, in which case,
Yeah, well,
there you go.
all right. Meets beats. So, did I do that right? Yeah. No, hang on. I just typed in 24.
The embuttered. What?
The embuttered.
All right. Volt.
Lance Dorkins.
Nat
Uh-oh.
20 on Rem.
He's gonna come back to so fucked. I'm gonna bet that that weapon has a special effect on it too.
On a nat 20, yes it does.
Mm-hmm.
So first Rem takes 7 damage, ignoring DR. Then and then that for the crit damage, but of course. And then we find out. Yeah. All right. The weapon cuts into Rem and it just kind of shards out, and now Rem is bleeding.
Oh no.
So, do. All right. Let me make sure I remember how bleed works in this game. All right. Yeah. All right. So, he'll start taking damage at this round, each round at the start of the affected creature's turn. So, all right. So Rem took 12 damage and is now bleeding. This Volt needs to make a will save.
Mhm. Well, first he's meant to declare what he wants to do. Then he needs to do the will save.
Wants to attack Bodhi with a spear because he has reach.
What is the opposite of attack with spear?
Attack self.
Commits Sudoku.
All right. You know what? When a creature damages itself, I'm pretty sure it doesn't have to do its own AC. You're turning your weapon on yourself. So he's going to take. He's going to take 9 damage. And then, as he does so, Bodhi, Corlia, you see before your eyes his form start to shift, change, and then mummify before your eyes. He falls to the ground, looking exactly like the Volt you saw in town.
Oh. Mystery solved. We can go home, everyone. We know what it is now.
Clear lie. You know what? If this is always going to be a thing, I'm just going to give you control over Burb so you can fly around with it.
I mean, that would be nice.
But that would mean, yeah, I can't if it represents character. Oh, no. I can just go into the sheet and give you access to it. That okay with you, Scout? If you're just constantly putting the healer on the Burb.
It feels like a thing for a paladin mount to do, so yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to try a new power now. I'm going to look at Bodhi, and I'm going to reach into you and I'm going to jack up your jack up all
Lewd!
the glands in, I'm going to jack the up the glands in your body to emit
Oh god, double lewd!
massive quantities of endorphins, making you feel really good.
Oh
And
god, so lewd!
also driving you into a frenzy. You are now raging like a barbarian.
Shit.
Frenzy?
You gain a +2 morale bonus to your Constitution and Strength, and a +1 morale bonus to your Will saves. But you gain -2 on your AC.
Okie dokie.
Congratulations, Kina. You're now a scald too.
I'm just concerned that you've just gone and apparently you've dove into Bodhi and started toying with her glands. Gross. Bad touch.
You know you love it.
Bad touch.
Alright, Kina, you should have control over Hoots as well now. Let me know if you don't.
Hooty, hooty, hooty. I do have control over the fattest pigeon.
Alright, so, would you like to do any movement? Because right now, you've just been scooped up, but you're still on the ground.
Why?
If you're gonna go in the
Whoosh.
air, okay. And if you're in the air, please put little wing icon on you, so I can remember.
Sure. I will put a wing icon up. Wing, 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 wing.
Alright. Volt! Thump.
My tum-tum is temporarily satisfied.
Yes.
Huh. Well, I rolled like me. Still ignores DR though.
Congratulations, I'm down 20%? 20%.
Thump.
Hoppy.
Do it.
Really?
Wait, I didn't think you could. Oh, yeah, it still misses though.
What do you mean you didn't think I could? Sorry.
You have 20-foot reach?
I thought it was this thing here. I just saw it zip forward.
Also,
Oh,
you
it
moved
was-
through my threatened squares
oh.
too.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, it would have. So
I mean, it would have to get next to me, so it had to definitely go through at least there, which is where I do swing.
I thought it was the one, like, here, not one there.
Yeah. Dance, dance, dance till you're dead.
Yay! My connection to the server has been lost.
Don't worry, it's jacking out for everybody right now. Yay! Like
Oh, boy.
numbers are
No.
broke. Well, no, it's doing it also very, very selectively. For instance, parts of my sheet are and aren't updating for like no discernible reason.
Hmm.
Well, that's fun.
Yep. Oh well.
And did you see my 23 on the Appy there?
He already took the damage. That's what I
Okay.
was waiting on. I did -15. I pressed enter, and then I just waited for like a good 30 seconds. Volt failed. Marlum.
And Twitch is being wonderfully fucky still. I can tell because every time every now and again, even though I haven't dropped a single frame, the bitrate on it, on the screen dies, so it thinks the grass is all like one pixel blob, which is kind of strange.
Yeah, White was the girl that, part of the joke was because of her hair.
Mm,
I remember.
mm,
I've been watching your channel since the beginning.
fair enough.
You can't get rid of me. I was actually sober for that episode.
Terrifying.
I know, right? See, you guys make fun of Marlon for being slow and not being able to see things, but then he comes back with Terminator armor in 5 levels.
Oh yeah, he'll be able
Yeah,
to
pretty
haul
much.
ass.
Look, see, he'll have a like Terminator armor and like a jump pack.
Yeah, I went for like special goggles this time, but next time I'm getting boots. Which actually, the time after that, my next time is going to be a flamethrower. That's even better than this one.
So you're switching up to a melta-gun. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a flamethrower that catches that can catch a fire elemental on fire.
Oh yeah, didn't those goggles give you dark sight?
Yep, and I have dark sight.
Yeah, that's on your token. So let me quickly change that on the main page. So as I get progressively more drunk, I know I'm not going to be able to remember by the end of the session. All right. So you double move to make it there, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, that is so uncanny. If anyone's watching on the stream, the way that the bitrate for Twitch consistently slips, it makes it look like the screen's just heart beating. Like, it looks like it's got a pulse.
Weird.
Your spell went off and caused that guy to stab himself.
So, gonna ride up here, and then...
I can cleave both those guys. Target the one with Lance Dorkins over there.
Or in character, I've got the ugly ones.
Actually, you can target the one at full health. It probably won't kill him.
Yeah, they both have to be within the spell's range, so... You! Yeah, that's right, you! Kiss that one!
That's masturbatory. Stop kissing yourself!
Alright, so that was the
Out
one
of my cleave.
with full health, right? That was the one with full health, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll only move out of your cleave on its turn, though.
Yeah. And
Yeah, you gotta swing fast.
So, Bodhi!
I'ma let this guy oppie me so that I can get into perfect hit everybody range. Except for that very far one fighting Lance Dawkins over there. So he gets an oppie.
Let's find out.
Well, because I got raged, it's easy to hit me.
Oh, wait. These things have a thing. Yep. On a nat 1, let's find out. Alright, so, which guy is this? Yeah, this guy. Alright, so he's going to take 8 damage as his spear explodes. Corlia and Bodhi, please make me reflex save for half.
Got it.
Oh, my worst one.
Same. Never mind.
You pass.
I'm the best.
And you only take 4 damage, ignoring DR. You pass 2. It's 15 DC.
Wow.
Yep.
4 damage. That stung moderately.
And the blast.
Bobby.
He needs to make a.
Now this one is affected by DR, right?
No. This guy is now prone.
What a shame.
Well, I mean, he'll get oppied getting up, so I won't have to worry about hitting him.
Alright.
Let's swing it as non-kissing friendo and soften him up for Cleavely. Wham!
That very very much hits. I didn't hear shit.
I heard it for a second. It sounded like cans falling over afterwards, and that was about it.
Yeah, that's my door alarm. I put a thing of cans like right in front of the door, so the door doesn't randomly just open because it doesn't have a door or it doesn't have a knob or a lock.
Oh.
I used to hide books in my room, and so I would know if because my parents used to turn over my room on like every other daily basis. I became really good at hiding things, and one thing I learned how to do because I was a weeaboo was I put some pencil lead in the what's it called, in the hinges for the door, so if someone opened my door while I was gone, it'd be broken.
Not that you could do anything about it every time you knew it got broken into, but...
Yeah, well, there was also a hole in the wall that my parents didn't know about where I hid Aragon and another game. It doesn't matter. So, yeah, you hit that guy, and it crunched really good. He looks very injured. Doesn't seem to really notice it, though. Kind of got like a dopey look on his face.
No, well, Collier gets to finish the job. Oars in your court, Corcor.
Corlia. No.
I'm gonna attack the full health one.
Alright. Damn it, Bobby. No. No, Bob. Start the bullying 2017 isn't that cruel. But no, you try to swing at him, but he is looking all lovey-dovey and stars in his eyes and just kind of like stumbling around, so he just kind of like steps out of the way while giving longing glances to himself.
And Oppie!
He hasn't moved yet.
Oh, I thought he was going to. My bad.
No. This guy, yeah, they're not that smart, so he's just going to try to stab at the stone lady.
No.
I assume that I had to roll. I think he told me I had. No, wait, that's a +6. Does a 21 hit?
It does now, because I'm raging, actually.
Oh.
Oops.
Oh well.
So he hits you for 10 damage, ignoring DR, and his weapon starts to go.
It's ignoring DRs and is a thing.
It had the weird black shards at the end seem to ignore DR, but they also seem to be very temperamental, as the guy to the south found out for himself. Alright, and I'm just going to...
And I think I'm gonna hit this guy with my hammer and then I'm gonna back away. Because I saw an interesting looking tree over there.
I need to pee on it. Everyone must know.
It's true.
My tree.
There we go.
Hey!
And then he's got shit to do, like, over here.
So he slams into this individual magnificently, and they do the same thing. Once he falls to the ground, his entire body curls up, shrivels up, and looks like a 2,000-year-old mummy.
Huh.
Dear lie.
Would you say that it looks exactly like the body that was found
Yep.
originally? Ah.
Identicru.
Remember what the lady said, that she was 100% certain this happened after they had died?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is gonna get gross.
This is gonna get weird before it gets better.
Hey, I don't into necrophilia. You did this to me.
No, I think he's doing it to himself, but Dow. Oh, I just missed we missed an excellent chance to do a you do this to yourself when he stabbed himself with the spear.
Oh, we did.
Curse
Shame.
the burdens of genius.
Yep. These guys are pretty much almost totally naked except for like a loincloth.
Well, this is gonna get real dirty then.
Is there anything you wanted to do here, Learlad? Kill him with your mind bullets.
It's
Save us
telekinesis.
from Cornelia.
I mean, I could try and throw a crystal spear at one of them and get them like that.
Get him. Yeah. One thing that I wanted to mention on Sunday, but you know, I had forgotten about it. 100% certain that Jeanette's little book looks like if you have seen Gravity Falls, like those books, but in that world, so it's all just crazy nonsense that doesn't actually exist. But like, oh man, goblins are real. Shit, scribbles that down. Goblins real. They're bitey.
All right, I'm gonna try and poke. I'm gonna try and pop one of these guys. So I'm gonna shoot at this one. I'm gonna make a ranged touch
Proto?
attack. I'm gonna use 4 power points.
Mind bullets.
Does a 13 touch attack hit?
What does touch attack and prone?
Touch
Yeah, I think
AC.
so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his touch AC was his touch AC was already 13, and
He's
does
harder to hit
prone
now because he's
lower your
prone,
touch?
and it's a ranged attack.
But it's touch.
It's still
It's
harder
a
to.
ranged touch attack. It's
Oh,
It's still
still
ranged.
they say.
oh, so no, that wouldn't hit. If it's not a 13, it wouldn't.
Okay.
Touch AC is 13. All right.
Reach
You like
out and
that.
touch AC.
You send your little crystal spear after him, and he's like slumps further into the ground, just like face in the mud.
How undignified.
This guy. Oh lord, do I even get a will save at the beginning of the turn for this?
No.
You already failed that.
All right. So he's just gonna go over here and I think AOO from Bodhi and Corlia.
Yep.
Indeed.
For the love of God, kill him before I have to do this.
It only lasts for 1 round. Surely it can't get much done in that time.
But its stuff's gonna break off.
Oh god.
Oops.
How
Nope.
horrifying.
Sorry. He's getting over there.
Nope. So this vault goes over to the other one and just like falls down on top of the like desiccated corpse, making
Oh no.
very lewd vault noises.
No.
The only good thing that came out of this is that he's now prone because he's trying to hump himself.
Oh,
This has
Great,
gone to a very
I've seen
dark place.
Maya, what have you done?
Maya, what did you do? Gross. Gross, gross, gross.
Very obvious boner rubbing against dead him. It's not great. It's not great, guys.
This is not cool. Stuff is gonna snap off.
Yeah. Alright, this guy's gonna stand up.
And I'm gonna swing at him.
How many AOs did you take?
I've only done that was actually my first one this round.
Oh, okay. Alright, so yeah, go ahead. Alright, 12 is enough. He goes down. And does the same little corpsey thing. Marlem. Oh god, why? This is not what you signed on for. You signed on for the herbs and the spices.
This is this is the spice of unlife.
Well, I'm done. I'm done here.
Alright, smart choice. Just climbs onto one of the
no.
horses.
Just no.
Bye.
No,
See,
no.
see you in
no.
town, guys.
Oh god, you're under. According to me, you're underneath Starburst. So you literally like you noped out so hard you're hiding underneath a horse. Nope, 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 nope.
Nope. Nope. Nope, my goggles give me plus 2 case attacks. Did not protect me from that. God no.
Maya, what have you done?
uh, uh, um,
I don't know.
Kill him now.
um, no, stop doing that now.
Go guess the other one. I don't know. Oh no! You don't want to know what the opposite of fucking himself is. It's gonna get real dark. Because guess what? That thing only lasts for 1 round, and now he's going to want to do the opposite of stop fucking himself, which is going to be to continue fucking himself. You've made it worse.
I'm telling you that the opposite of this is he's just going to sit down and start jerking off.
But the thing is, he stops wanting to do unnatural lust at the start of his turn. Bodhi's right.
Yeah, he does. He's going to try and do the opposite of stop being unnaturally lusted, which is to continue being unnaturally lusted on himself.
Kill him now,
He's
please.
gonna try to get away from making out with the corpse of himself.
He's gonna take it to fucking 5th base. He's gonna make new bases.
5th base.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shit's out and turgid. Someone stop this. Bodhi, please.
someone stop the madness.
Alright, I'm gonna literally take an oppie to stop this fuck train before it becomes too late. And we'll go with a power attack.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that doesn't hit you.
That does not, but also I failed. The 14 doesn't hit, does it?
No, he's prone. Prone, for melee is... It's easy.
-4, I see.
Oh, it's -4. Well, I mean, it's 12, and that's still not enough. It comes to 16 then.
It's 1 point away.
No. It happens.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
Oh, this is gonna get... Collier, please, we have to stop whatever is about to happen here.
We went mad with a revelation.
Corlia, you're the hero we need.
So be it, I'll have to bring Lance Dawkins back.
Yeah, no.
This is the price. This is the price we pay.
How long does that last?
5 rounds.
Is that enough for me to walk up and just flamethrower the crap out of this?
No, this now we just get to find out how many rounds this is going to haunt us for.
22.
No.
Alright.
Oh wait, no, I'm still raged, so yes, it does.
You are still raged. Oh, right.
Fuck.
Sorry. I'm not.
Oh, I'm feeling it now. Ow.
I should have used a different power. Yeah.
Lirelai, you have the power. Oh wait, it was actually no,
No,
he's gone. I'm sorry.
He just went after hitting me.
He's gone. Nope. Lance is gone.
I just remembered I had to roll my spirit wisps.
Actually, you know what? To stop this from happening, I'll let you play Lance.
Yeah, I was gonna say, surely I'm gonna bring Lance back into the cut to put an end to this. Well, now this here is just absolutely not a good thing to be doing here. So I hope none of you mind if I'm just gonna put my Earthshaker in this guy's stupid face. Okay, guys, here you go.
Thank you, Lance.
No problem.
All right.
Anytime you need me, just shout, "Hey, putt boy, over here."
All
Hey,
right.
fuck boy.
He's still up. He's still up.
4
Oh.
damage from the spirit wisps. Forget to roll them.
He's still up, guys.
No.
Right.
Which one? I can't tell which one it is.
They're both becoming one anomalous fuck
Oh,
mess.
he's
Oh,
still-
so magic
oh,
pixel.
God, is he considered prone?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Ah.
on top of
Just
it.
have Madam Hoots go in. She's got an attack.
Madam Hoots, attack! Stop this madness!
Let's see here.
There's oh, thank fucking Christ. Alright.
And like it's
Madam Hoots,
it's
you're
totally
the
got to be
hero.
like the most pigeony type thing, where just like, you know, where it pecks them and does a little head shake.
I really didn't want to tell you what was about to happen.
Yeah.
So
I'm
Madam
glad.
Hoop swoops in and pecks him to death before he got it on with his finger.
Pecks him
So
to death.
Yep. It says bite, but we all know it's a peck.
alright, Leerli, I'm pretty sure that using the mount doesn't take up your action. Is there anything you'd like to do?
I would like to probably heal. That would be a good idea. You guys are looking a little beat up.
I've taken a surprising number of hours, but I'm just so fucking jacked up. I don't know what's going on here.
Fucking.
mean-
This is how
If the-
Corlia feels all the time. I'm not sure I like it. I'm very out of control of myself.
It's a paladin raging, a paladin of vengeance raging.
Yep. Like the nicest paladin of vengeance.
I'm going to pop my psionic focus, and I'm going to use mend wounds, mend body on Bodhi.
Yay!
23 healing.
Dope.
Does any overheal to that?
No, I'm one shy of top.
Oh well, good. Well, there you are. You're back to full almost. Huzzah! Even.
Huzzah!
Alright, so
And that would be it for me.
Marlem. But it's not the kind I wanted.
This is a story for the ages, though. This battle.
They'll be telling incredibly unfortunate tales of this for years to come.
Or
Don't
we will
combine
anyway.
don't combine reversal and unnatural lust when it's something you don't want to happen.
I didn't realize it was possible. Like that. I'm sorry.
It's alright. This is funny.
This was a learning experience. You've learned that your new power comes at a cost. A horrifying, horrifying cost.
Mm,
I may have had to.
Hey, we don't even need to know.
Real life will saves against throwing up in my own mouth. So I'm glad
Yeah.
this is done.
Yeah.
If I had failed that will save, I would roll the fortitude save to actually throw up.
Anyways, that's about as close as you can get, right, Marlon, with a double move action.
Yeah.
Maya, when will the government stop your sinful hands?
right
Oh,
up
that hurts.
here. And then shooting out to my right. You time to fry. So that should just hit the last surviving vault.
Alright, he needs to make a save for half.
Wouldn't even die on half
No,
anyway.
he'd die on half, so it doesn't matter. And dip.
Oh, it's gonna smell like overcooked tuna in here now.
I'm gonna cook you like one of Marlem's chickens.
Combat over.
Madam Hoots looks smug.
Don't worry, we're
Smug,
gonna need
fattest burb.
A smug fat pigeon.
Alright, so you guys have found a bunch more vaults. I think only one of their spears exploded, so now you have 4 strange magestone spears.
Hold on a minute. There we go.
I mean, technically it's refined into a metal, but mage metal sounds weird.
Mage metal. Alright then. Should we continue on our sweet, sweet adventure?
Yes. Well, let's see. Corlia, you're hurt. So I'm gonna, let's see. I'm going to transfer wounds. Yeah, that seems better. Yes, 5.
So yeah, this is the same day, so you do need to like heal up,
Oof.
unless you
So
guys want to.
Corlia is gonna get 8 and then 14, and then I'm going to lose 3. Wait, no, not. No.
Isn't it split dice? Or is it a d12 usually?
All healing is split, so
Ugh, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna reroll.
You know what happens when you reroll for split dice. It's like, well, the minimum should be far better now. Nope, sorry, I rolled it like ass in every way.
let's not go into that. Is any of that overhealing?
This is transfer wounds. It's not the same.
Oh, okay.
It's I am I'm literally taking their wounds and putting them on myself.
But that's non-lethal on you, right? So you get bruises?
It's non-lethal damage to me, so lots of bruises and stuff.
So, Lirelai raises her hands to Corlia. Corlia, you're pretty much healed to full, I think. And then, Lirelai just looks like she went like a few rounds with Mike Tyson.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Lance Dawkins does need a medicine check because he actually bled for like 3 rounds.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. DC 15 medicine check. But you know what? I'm just going to assume you guys did it and he got like maybe the half health and everything. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I had completely forgotten about the bleed effect. I should have paid attention.
C'est la vie.
Oh well.
By the way, Lirelai, what is that thing you did? Because I felt pretty awesome, but I do notice that I did a lot of getting hit by things.
Well, how do I describe it?
In that exceptionally lewd way.
Well,
Nice.
see, there are these little things inside, and there are these little chemicals in you that adjust your mood a little bit. So all I did was tweak you so that you made a whole lot more of them really quickly, and that made you go from calm and collected, cool warrior to really mad. And it probably made you feel really good too.
I would,
probably
yeah.
numbed your pain a little bit.
Maybe it would have, but those spears really hurt.
But it would make you a whole lot less, you'd maybe just more reckless and less prone to watching your back.
I see.
So you basically just wouldn't be able to defend yourself as much. I don't know. You got hurt a lot, so I don't know if I'm going to do that one again.
Maybe next time we're up against some elves. Ooh, I bet I feel real good.
Maybe.
Elves are dead. Never come back. Ever.
Never,
ever gonna come back to you now.
Very clearly, none of them survived, and I didn't also have this stuff written out, and then found out that Saban basically took my idea, so I had to change it. That asshole.
That asshole.
That didn't happen. Shush.
What a jerk.
Which thing was this again?
What?
I wasn't paying enough attention. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. All right.
Watch the VOD.
Yeah. So, combat is over. This is gonna be your health for now. So, Winter, you still didn't add any of the health back.
Oh.
You got 8, then 14 health back.
Okay. I was down 18, so
Just put yourself back to full.
All right. It's still the same day. It's about late afternoon, and you know because you found like maps and stuff like that. You know where you want to go, and by the time you reach there, it'll be early evening.
Neat. Onwards to adventure.
All right.
Whatever.
So yeah, back to the carts, and actually, I'm just gonna tell you now. When you get there, you find well concealed, but because you know what you're looking for, entrance to a cave system, and it's it's basically too bulky to ride a bunch of horses in there. Corlia can barely fit herself. So please arrange yourself off of horses facing this way. It's going to be a bit too big for your mouth.
My fattest pigeon can't squeezy weasels through.
I'm gonna say Corlia can because she's a PC, but
Fair.
yeah, you're too far back. It needs to start like right here. Why is a barbarian in the back? Push the squishies first.
Because it's going to have a Lirelei on it. Yeah. Just adjust for everyone else instead. Bob?
Bam.
What? Oh, okay.
Formation!
I know. I thought the formation was over here.
Nah, you're imagining
There
things.
it was. Okay.
All right. So, you guys spend a little while. You're gonna be going up into the hills of this is called, I think I called it the Forgotten Spine or the Cursed Spine. Yeah, this is Cursed Spine.
This is the Whittle Spine.
Well, it goes all
Spine
the way
Junior!
around. Well, it goes all the way around.
Yeah, there are 2 varieties of spine, though, by name, right? I've forgotten it.
This the Grand Spine. Because remember, a lot of the records of this place were lost for a long time, so people just called like the big one the Grand Spine, and this the Cursed Spine. This is actually not called the Spine.
It's the Grand
It's called
Slam.
well, it's the Iron Mountains. Minotaurs aren't that great at naming their, hometowns.
I remembered those mountains all a lot taller.
They were, but then there was an update, and then it looked a bit different, and then your character lived a long time, and then mountains became hills, and hills became mountains.
Yep. And cities became underwater. That one was a surprise when she first woke up. Like, I'm sure there was like a bunch of houses here. Those are fucking gone.
K-Tree wasn't built underwater.
Yep.
So.
Magic Cat builds 2 beams. It can now, though. It can.
Alright, so you wander around for a little bit, but, I'm not going to make you make protracted checks. Eventually, you're going to be able to find the entrance. So, what do you do?
It would take us till about early evening, yeah?
Yeah, it's about 5, 6 o'clock by the time you manage to get here.
Oh, okay.
Well, more like 6, 7, but
How do the rocks taste around here? Vig, I'm asking all the important questions, you see.
here in the mountains, you notice as you go further up, this is becoming the soil's getting really red. There's a lot of copper in here.
Minty.
Yeah.
That is how I describe it to everyone. It's like trying to have like a mintier candies.
Yeah, you spent most of your life.
Do you think you could dig some of it up?
Oh yeah, totally.
You spent most of your life in the Grand Spear, the Grand Spine over here.
Yeah.
So this is probably like a delicacy for you. You've probably had it maybe a couple of times when like maybe your cousins would visit, but other than that, yeah.
Mm.
I'm gonna
Here's a
yeah.
question. Do I know of any homes of theirs here?
No, you don't.
That's fair.
You know there are some farther over here, but other than that, you don't know. And aside from that, when you guys approach the foot of these mountains, you know, even the not the magically inclined can feel like a very foreboding atmosphere about the place. And when you like detect magic, it is like it's basically usually when you detect magic on like very powerful magic things, it's like looking into the warp back before the warp was polluted by the old ones. So you know, very calm. You know, it's just that's how magic is. Trying to look upon here with like detect magic stuff like that, it's like roiling.
Is the magical Geiger counter just constantly ticking now?
Pretty much.
Sweet. I'll sing a Titan song of fun in the mountains to cheer myself up.
On in the minute.
And Maya is excited.
Yeah, to you guys it sounds like probably like mountains moving. It's a very strange language out loud. And she's singing a song.
Yep, because Old Tongue, I didn't really base it off of a modern language, unlike like in this system, Dwarvish is basically is that one language that Tolkien made up himself, and Draconic is like fucking like Swedish, like very runic. Well, that's what was
that's true, yeah.
inspired by in D&D, but yeah. They basically just literally took Tolkien's Dwarvish for D&D though, because Tolkien was a linguist and he made up his own languages. Yeah, that one language. Don't you bully me.
Yeah, let's pretend he didn't make up 5 or 6 different ones.
Well, that was the one that everyone knows him for. He made Dwarvish, Elvish. We'll get into that some other time. But yeah, so yeah, Maya is a half pupper. She's a half human, half pup. So, you guys can
Half human, half pup, all tail wag.
Yep. So, are you guys gonna go in now, or are you gonna like take a nap? What are you gonna do?
I'm still good to go.
It's still light outside.
Let's fucking do this thing.
Although we could prepare before we go in.
What do we have to prepare with?
You can get us all beefed up again?
I could make some people stronger before we go in.
How long does that last, though?
A few minutes, like 5 minutes.
Actually, if you guys are going to do that, I'll just put you in the entrance, and then you can just decide on your buffs. None of you can see past where I have you, right?
Correct.
Can I have Clyding's working? All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you enter like the entrance to a cave, and this is like fairly hewn out. Before you stands a great set of oak double doors. Also, I will be right back. I am going to pour another drink while you guys buff up.
I wonder if I could be like, I know rocks, and just pull the dwarf. I approve of Borks at all times. Borks are the strong default. I mean, you could have gone with the Floofer. Floofer's also a strong choice.
Sorry, which one is the floofer?
Floofers are foxes.
Ah.
Cats are meows, puppas are borks, and foxes are floofers.
Let's see.
It seems to me like any spell that's just gonna last a couple of minutes, we probably don't
Perhaps.
want to do just going in.
This place looks like it might be big.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot the new spell I took is Guardian Armor, which is hilarious. If someone around me is about to get hurt, I can just like finger snap and then just my clothes will appear on them. And then there's just a naked angry gargoyle there hitting bitches.
A naked, angry gargoyle.
But the reality is I could gradually transition back away from full plate, assuming that I could keep my AC up and increase my maximum dex. I mean, right now I only have a dex of 1, so it's not a big deal. Something I might work on in time.
Yeah, I don't have any decks at all.
And dex
Well, I
is
have-
hard to get.
Yeah.
In a rare occasion when Bodhi was first rolled, her stats were pretty much like straight across the board. I don't have anything higher than a 16. And I'm pretty sure that I used my ability increase to get one of them to 16, so... Meh.
Yeah, my power. A lot of my buffs are all like minute per level, and or since some are just round per level. So yeah, I guess I'll wait until we're certain we're about to fight.
What's up?
My character sheet isn't accepting my attempts to put mage armor on top of my AC.
Right now the sheets are all being fucky, so I wouldn't bother trying right now. Like,
mine
values are not updating correctly. The recalculate button actually doesn't end, it just toggles on recalculate, which isn't a thing, usually. It's not a way these sheets are meant to work.
And
Yeah.
I've been literally fighting Roll20 since I woke up.
Yeah, no, it's been fucky. It's possible that you might just have too many sheets in this game.
It's probably it. I have like 12 games.
No. In this...
I mean, come on. I've seen save and things.
I know.
It's like 50.
Yeah, I don't know how his don't all lag out all the time. Like, a show has a bunch in hers, and as a result, the sheets are laggy as all shit fuck. I don't know what actual voodoo shit Saban had to do to make sure that his run's okay, but it does.
I don't actually
I
wake up with
assume a
that
lot of
game.
savings aren't actually filled out to any level of detail.
That's
They're
true. I
just there
believe
for
they're just.
names.
I believe they are just bios.
Having that without all of the stuff behind it, that would make a big difference.
Alright.
Yeah. Regardless. Yep. We're ready to go in. I looked over this door with a 15. Does that tell me anything?
This door doesn't have any like mechanism for locking or unlocking. It's just two big like circular handles for just opening and closing. It just there to keep the draft in or out. It may be barred on the other side, but if you kind of like push in on it, it gives.
Sweet. I want to open the door dramatically. Swing both wide.
So you open the door and you behold what appears to be a laboratory. There's some like barrels heaped up with some sort of strange black ore over here. There's some broken stuff over here. There's a bedroll over here, and a great table lined with like alchemical ingredients and books and stuff like that. But that's not like the first thing that draws your attention. The thing that actually does is all of you can tell Volt clones at this point. All of them have little like imperfections. They just a little sloughed off at the side, stuff like that. But when you look at this person standing in the middle of the room, he's fully dressed, unlike the rest. He's got glittering scale mail on. At his side is belted a very ornate black sword that looks to be of craftsmanship that goes beyond even masterwork. And when you open the door, he barely casts a glance over his shoulders before he goes, "Ah, yes, yes. Did you go and gather more ingredients, or did you fools get lost again?"
We must have lost our shopping list somewhere.
Ah, who the hell are you? What are you doing here?
We're the adventurers that are looking into your death, Mr. Volt, right?
I am he. I didn't die. Who is this? You
One
didn't
of
tell me that anyone would come. What happened? And he's when you see him talking, he just is like looking down at his belt and appears to be talking to his sword. What? But scions of titans?
That'd be me.
What? Ah, and he just draws his blade. Ah, you're here to reclaim what you believe to be yours. Your race is your race has no claim on here. You are dead and dark and forgotten. This is ours.
Hold on. Let's talk about this properly.
Fair.
I like pause and I'm like, I was about to be paladin-y. He was just doing bad guy rhetoric. Ah, fine.
I think there's been a misunderstanding here, Mr. Volt. Bodhi, you don't know about any Titan stuff that's been lost, right?
Hmm.
We just found one of your clone. Well, someone found one of your clones' bodies in the river, Mr. Volt, and well, they were really worried about you, so they wanted us to come and find out what killed you, because they thought it was really you.
Those goddamn idiots. No, these are, for lack of a better word, and cheap homunculi.
Interesting. What kind of ingredients were you after then? Did you send out clones to get them?
What? What? Oh, calm the hell down. It's not like we've been attacked yet. Oh my gods, knock it off. And then the sword will just start like jerking in his arms, and it appears like he's trying to hold it back.
I'll tell that sword to be really nice and peaceful. We're having a conversation here, and I'll say it in old tongue.
Or you shut the fuck
If
up.
essentially, yeah, it's like, hey, we're having a conversation. You're being rude.
So, when you're all part of the conclave, when someone reaches out with a psychic connection, can you all hear it then? Because you're part of like
No.
a psychic conclave?
No, we can't hear anything.
Well, you're all linked up to
We're in your mind net, right?
Oh, well, if I have that turned on...
I know that your character was a bit uncomfortable about that, but then everyone just said, "Nah, bro, do it." I distinctly remember that happening in a session.
We had to talk about getting all linked up in the network, but I don't think we had to talk about perpetual mind talkie powers.
I figured we only used that like radar when we needed to. Sorry, not radar.
No,
walkie-talkies when we needed to.
Yeah, you're still linked up to the collective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, then all of you in the collective will hear this. You hear a voice. Hey, hey, hey.
What's that?
This is our spot. You're not the only thing the Titans made. This is ours. Go away.
We got us a magic sword.
I'm gonna I'm just gonna look very, very shocked and uncomfortable.
Mr. Sword?
What do you want?
We just need, We're here to stop whatever killed Mr. Volt and also get paid. Since Mr. Volt is alive, we just, like, need evidence of that to get paid. Okay? And that means, like, he needs to come with us to, show that he's still alive and maybe explain to, like, his friends that he's still alive.
Then come back here and work as
Because-
normal.
Because it's not in the system, Scout. Do you have society?
Yes.
Well, history. Well, this would be.
They all tie into
Oh,
my
yeah.
nobility because I didn't bother changing my sheet up. But I keep the modifiers
Um,
correct.
Because it would be part of your history, I'm gonna give you that check at advantage.
Sure. 20.
All right, with the 20, you're fairly certain you know what this is. During the war with, a long, long time ago, where none of you know this, but when your people went, the Titans went to war with the elves.
Yep.
They constructed magical sentient weapons. This appears to be the, one survivor. Most were thought broken, but all of them were deemed to be kind of eccentric because they don't have like any mobility of their own. They have a tendency to, for non-Titan races to either take over or heavily influence the person that wielded them.
Hmm.
There are certain, that sometimes you've heard of mortals using these weapons before, but these were usually like mages who also wanted to learn to dust out even hoist.
Yeah.
So this is a black blade.
Hmm. I will like very quietly say to Maya, since she's right there by my shoulder.
Oh,
Just so,
God, Cindy.
just so you. Yep. Just so you know, if like normal mortal people use those swords, it kind of drives them a bit nuts. So we might be in for a problem here.
I mean, it's still worth a try.
Yeah, no. Trying's good. Trying's good. So yeah, I mean, we wouldn't need you to come away from your work very long. It would just be enough to pass on some information. However, what name do you go by, Blackblade? Are you a named figure?
Didn't I give the name?
Well, you said Blackblade, but as in, like, does it have a personality name?
Yeah, I thought I gave a name already.
Nope.
No.
Let's find out. All right. Yeah, I'm Calor.
Cat Lord.
No, Calor.
Ah, sweet.
I've been around for a long time, and I'm not about to have my work undone just by some little girl who just woke up. Been awake this entire time. Do you know how fantastically boring it is to sit within a sheath for 5,000 years?
Ooh,
Goddamn.
Oh, that has
What's
to
your
absolutely
work?
suck.
what have you been doing, Mr. Calor?
Then Volt will speak up. Well, I found this blade while exploring these ruins. I don't know what happened, but in the other room there's a shattered statue. Well, not statue, a shattered gargoyle.
Huh.
Apparently, that was that was his partner. Yeah, fucking got killed while she was asleep.
Oh.
I'll gasp at that, like a little shot intake. What was her name?
I don't remember. I spent a long time in the dark.
I imagine so.
And then those fucking twisted elf things. Have you seen those elves? Kind of lanky and pale and just kind of eating each other. Fucking disgusting.
Haven't seen any that ate each other, but I mean, elves are disgusting and awful.
And we did see some, like, zombified elves.
Oh yeah, we did see a couple of them.
Were they eating each other? God damn, watching those things eat each other over the course of like that and the people they dragged in here. Listen, when this kid came here looking to make magical weapons for his place, that's fine. You know what? He wasn't an elf, and he just wanted to. He presented his case. Apparently the fish people don't, underwater people, and then Vol will be like, hey, not fish. And it's like, shut up. These apparently they've been getting a raw deal for a really long time. So, you know, I help him uncover the secrets of the sphere, and in return, I finally get to get out again.
The sphere?
Ugh.
I think I know what kind of sphere you're talking about, and those things are older than us and more dangerous than us, and really, really bad news.
Really? Is it a glowing stone of living metal?
Yep. We've seen one of them already.
You haven't.
No, I'm just telling him bullshit so that he'll come closer and come away. However, does that sound like a thing I know of?
No, not really.
Nah. I figure it is related to those turbo ancients.
Yeah, it is kind of related, but the thing is, it's not what your mum was into, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at the very least, then tell your goddamn disgusting little creatures fucking go away. They're so creepy looking. Volt's just like, hey, I worked really hard on those. And these guys will all go and like stand in the corner over here.
Just so you know, Volt, the first thing that they did when they encountered us was attack. Just like in the middle of nowhere in the fields.
Why?
That's a very good question. All they did was go, Volt, Volt, and then attack us. And it really quite hurt. Also, one of them had one of their spears exploded.
You told me that we had finally gotten that figured out. Hey, I'm just a weapon, not a smith. Well, you fucking... And then they're just gonna start arguing with each other.
Let's just walk in a little bit closer.
Volt's gonna turn around and like bend over a bunch of notes. First,
It's gonna be like green light, red light. Every time he looks away and everyone just moves up.
He's just gonna turn around. Oh, with the first edition of them, once they awoke, they started attacking me. That was extremely annoying, but fortunately, the first time one punched me, he literally fell to pieces.
I hate to break it to you, Volt, but they were aggressive for no reason whatsoever. Also, one of them tried to jerk off his own mummified friend.
Well,
That one was
what?
kind of my fault, I'm sorry. I used enchantment magic to defend my friends, and it started to get really weird. I didn't mean for that to happen.
Please don't tell me anymore. I just can't.
I mean, that probably does say a lot. That's probably an issue psychologically speaking that you yourself will have to figure out at some point if that's how your clones represent their own psyche.
Nope, that's going into the vault.
I know, exactly. He was trying to really put some Volt in some Volt.
It's going. He'll just like look at you, just stare blankly, and gonna just shove that down more. Listen, I'm sorry. That's not what they were meant to do. And sorry about my reaction. If I liked people, I wouldn't be making clones of myself.
Understandable. But seriously though, they went out there armed and dangerous. That's a big problem.
They were just supposed to go out and get food. Oh my god. Oh.
Have you had one too many pies of unknown meat?
No. But I did tell them to go hunting and...
Okay, that was really dangerous.
It's not really his fault, though, Bodhi.
It's not, I suppose, but it was a little bit short-sighted.
I've been busy. Whatever happened here might have had something to do with the disappearance of the elves.
Well, they're
You know
good.
what,
They
this-
can stay fucking disappeared.
Yeah, I know. Both of you are angry about elves. It's fascinating. I don't care.
Hmm.
Like the first disappearance or their extinction?
When they disappeared, remember the tales? How they just heard a beautiful song?
Yeah.
Come with me.
Alright. Uh-oh. That thing looks hella evil.
God damn it, Bob. Fine, I'll move you over myself.
Ugh.
Uh,
Does
I
look
didn't see where
bad.
anyone went. I looked away for just a second.
And when you enter this room, all of you hear like a singing chiming in your ears, emanating from what appears to be a roiling ball of. It looks like molten metal and lava, just hovering.
Well, don't see that every day.
Weird.
Does that roiling look anything like the, like, roiling massive stuff that had all those, like, elf skeletal souls and shit in it?
No.
In the skull? No? Okay.
No, this isn't a war wound.
I imagine not. It was just whether they might have been of similar material.
Fall opens his mouth to speak, and then you hear Calor's voice in your heads again. Yeah, see that was my dad's work. And then something happened, and now it's doing something crazy. We can't even stop it. We had thought we had purified it enough so that the weapons wouldn't goddamn explode.
Ooh.
And then Vault speaks up. Yeah, see, a long time ago, well, you were probably awake for that, miss. You remember the, like, fantastical structures and, weapons that the Titans would made that would never dull? Like K-Tree. K-Tree has not eroded ever since it sank into the sea, and it sank into the sea before, well, ocean-going folk.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a little bit hesitant to talk about it. But yes, I remember it all quite well.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
I used to have the
it's
sweetest,
out of-
sweetest lucerne.
It's made out of this stuff. It's a type of. It's almost the same living rock that you're made out of, but more. Uh, it doesn't have the potential for life, but it can be refined into different metals. There's very, very few of these things left in the world, and I wanted to claim it for my people because we've always been on the back end of everything. And maybe you landstriders can't understand it, but a lot of people just don't. Since we only go in the water, aside from the wolfkin, a lot of people will just ignore us.
Hmm.
Bye.
Ow! Fuck, that was loud as hell.
Jesus Christ, Ren.
Welcome back, dude. Stray, I don't think you actually brought his token onto this map, so you wanna
I
do
did
that?
not.
Yeah, it's black as shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand why you'd want to keep this to yourself as much as you can, but
Maybe have you thought of bringing it up to the council?
Yet we do bring it up to the council. The problem is the council not being heard by the rest of the world.
well, Bodhi, you're pretty good friends with the big Inquisitor, and
True. And I do have an audience with a dragon later.
I mean, it's not even that hard for me as a shark. I can go pretty far on land as long as I have enough water because I actually have legs. But mermaids and Scylla, it's aside from Fafnir and the Wolfkin, even the humans. Well, the humans aren't really friends with anybody, but it's hard to do trade or since no one visits our cities or we're not really able to interact with anyone, we just kind of get you know just, we're just kind of viewed as the squishy water people that have no use on land.
I ride around on the centaur.
E-
I run at
I'm not
things.
saying that your friends are like that, but think about the rest of the world. Katri really only has relations with Fafnir and the Wolfkin. That's it.
Hmm. It is
But
something that could be
with
developed. Are you sure that arming yourselves in such a way wouldn't in turn be dangerous instead?
it's not just weapons. We can make artifacts of incredible, potency. And Calor will speak up. We. It's not just weapons. This can be forged into great engines. It can be made into architectural marvels. It's living metal.
Living metal, you say?
Well,
But
since
Voland,
you are
I'm gonna tell you right now to behave.
You
Um,
you hear a very angry voice in your head. Watch your step, Wolf. This will you know I've already promised this to the shark folk. We have already made an accord.
um,
Wee little.
since you are so close to the Wolfkin, though, could you try contacting some of them? Like, I'm, I'm sure Lady Alana wouldn't try to screw you over. She's far too nice and kind of obsessed with work to do that.
We have no idea. Basically, simultaneous Volt says, and then Calor says, "I have no idea who that is."
Oh, hi, Arcanist Alana. She's like one of the senior Wolfkin mages in Fafnir.
Hey, my BFF.
Bodhi, I know you're against calling her in on every little situation, but do you think this might be appropriate?
This would be a case.
If you agree, Mr. Volt, of course.
But the Arcanists don't even have that much influence outside of like the college and what they do. If we start opening this up to the world before we do it to my own people, then you know who knows what will happen.
No,
The humans might bully themselves in. The Wolfkin have it. This is on dry land. We can't extend our influence this far.
Well, Volunteer and Miss Collier, they're quite friendly with the First Blade of Oceanside.
Finger
Oh,
guns.
her. Right.
Yeah. They might be able to, like, if you went and said something and she said something as well, it might work better than just you alone. You could get your claim out here, and even if you can't enforce it properly, like, you guys are pretty important for trade. Like, no one in Fafnir is really gonna want to piss you off unless they want to abandon all hopes of trading with, like, the Iron Kingdoms.
I'm sorry to do this, but can someone kind of catch me up on what I missed?
Okay, sure. After we took out all of those Volt clones, we travelled on to where he was located, and there we met Mr. Volt and some more of his clones. Turns out them being aggressive was kind of a mistake. They'd been sent out there with the orders to hunt, i.e. like for food and stuff, but they just took hunt a little bit literally and attacked us. He has a product called Living Metal. Yeah, they're all fucking dead. They are using this living metal and turning it into some stuff and making special weapons. And essentially, it's very rare, important old technology from like Titan times and stuff that used to make all their buildings. And the sharks want it because the sharks get kind of a raw fucking deal because they're in the ocean and can't do much about anything on the land.
Well,
It's more like living ore, and another problem with it, and something that Volt will point out. I don't want this getting out. This ore is tainted. It takes an incredibly long process to purify it. You hear that sound? You're not supposed to hear that sound.
what sound?
There's a constant chimey sing song.
Then you super duper need help. Like, but
So-
High Arcanist Delana, she's not just influential in the college, she's like the on-call Arcanist of the Inquisition. Like, when we found something that those zombie elves had tainted and were using to do something scary, she was the one the Inquisition brought to, like, come and sort out all of the elf bullshit.
Yeah,
She's
Homegirl
the-
knows what she's doing.
Yeah, she's the best mind in the whole continent that can be put on the job.
So Volt appears to be thinking it over, and then Calor starts talking to your head. Listen, I don't really give a shit about geopolitical politics, but I am a blade of my word. So, whatever Volt decides, but if you screw him over, that means him and I are coming for you.
That's understandable. Wait, Calor, you're of course old as well. How much do you know of either there's some kind of god or truly like older than us ancient being? There's something recently, a great engine that was activated, and like undead elves were singing its praises.
An engine? Nah. Jesus Christ, dude.
The moon thing.
I use engine not as the form of like a car's engine, but an engine as a creation, an active object.
I will tell you that
That portal thing.
This was, you knew that was Titan, but it was being corrupted.
Yeah.
It was Titan tech, but
Yeah.
yeah. Also, earlier I wasn't ignoring it. I was just trying to get through everything. You specifically hear none of the rest of you can really understand what's going on, but you hear a small a conversation going on in Old Tongue. He basically just introduces himself as the great Blade of the East. I am Calor, Great Blade of the East. I have killed so many people you don't even know.
That's fair.
I'm great, man. Look how great I am.
Yeah, and I, in response, give him my full name, which has my mother's name in it and a bunch of other stuff that's basically a story. Get properly acquainted.
Another thing you know is that the Black Blades were made by a specific Titan known as a weaponsmith, and like your mom wasn't part of that.
Yeah.
So that's what he's a part of. So you're basically talking to a weaponized cousin.
That's fair. They were the weaponsmiths. I can't remember. Was my family the architects?
Yes.
That's right. Say, Carla, how safe is that to actually touch and make contact with? I know that it probably is really, really bad juju for mortal minds and stuff, but how bad is it for me to try and make a dialogue with it?
It's more like a magical imprint of something that corrupted the ore a long time ago. I'm safe because of Calor's influence on me, and you guys here will a long period of time would be very bad for you. However, it seems like you're all linked up psychically.
That's correct.
If that's the case, then it would be trying to, rather than just influence one of you, it'd try to influence all of you together. But because you're all linked up, you'll probably have a better defense against it.
What'd you say, guys?
Voland, you couldn't understand that was in Titan.
Yeah, afraid so. Yeah, we never, you're never gonna hear either me or this weapon tell anyone any actual, like, Titan family shit. That's our jam. That was Old Tongue. Spoopy.
Um.
I mean, if you want, I can disconnect from you guys temporarily to make a dialogue with it, but...
No,
I'm down if you're down.
That'd be silly for you to do that, Bodhi. I'm just not sure what you can actually do with this thing.
Well, at the end of the day, I'm still a paladin, and that thing's evil, and I need to take a look.
It's not necessarily evil. This is living ore. It was influenced by something a long time ago. I am telling you,
Hey.
what?
Our Bodhi, she reached into the darkest pits of the afterlife and saved a little girl's soul. If anyone can pull the corruption out of this, it's gonna be her.
It's a good thing gargoyles can't blush.
And this is something as old as her, and is, a part of, what we were made out of. If anything, this would be stronger against her influence. This is not something that can simply be smugly overturned by the hand-waving paladin at it.
Is it possible
Yeah.
that
I'm telling you that if you touch this, this will be incredibly dangerous and might break your mind.
Yeah. It's true, the age of the thing is what scares me most. That's why I would have recommended not being hooked up to you guys, because...
Hey. Maya's just gonna reach up, grab Bodhi's shoulder. Like, we're not gonna let you do something like this alone, Bodhi. It being dangerous just means we're gonna stick with you even harder.
Just looks uncomfortable. Well, I mean, I'm not making that decision for everyone.
I'm in.
You here in Titan? Seriously, don't touch that.
Damn, are you really that sure there?
Yes, I've been in this cave for over 5 millennia.
Alright.
And around the base of this orb are a bunch of skeletons. I just didn't want to do all that because it would lag me down. But there's like a sea of skeletons just all around this. And in the corner of the room, Bodhi, you can sadly see the remains of what would probably be one of your cousins.
Yep, it's sad. Not all of us made it through to the other side.
Listen, sometimes noble adventurers can do a thing. Sometimes it's beyond their control. I'm telling you, if you do this, well, I will probably have to put an end to you.
Yeah, alright. Okay, no touchy. That said, though, we can try and open up a dialogue for you, but, I mean... You're gonna have to make contact with the town again at the very least, Vault, just so that they do, in fact, know that you're all alive and peachy keen.
Well...
Yeah, they're gonna have a funeral rites for you, man.
Yeah. Yeah, they literally have had a funeral for you.
It was very tasteful.
And the fucking idiot must have fell off of a goddamn cliff and broke his neck. God damn it. Well, it couldn't be a secret forever. Fine. We'll do it your way. But you screw over my people, and I might not be able to take you all on, but I'll remember this.
I swear on my word of honor as the daughter of Sir Wolfgang Dasper that the Wolfkin people will not screw you on this.
The blade whispers to you in Titan. Yeah, sorry, cousin, but I'm oath-bound.
Nah, understandable. If you ever get wrapped up with this, though, I'd love to have you along for a journey. There's plenty of evil undead elves to go murderize.
Well, maybe after I'm done helping out this kid. He did help me. Took me out of, eternal seclusion. He might be a bit dense, but, what can you say with all these, fleshy kids running about?
Yeah.
Poor bastard.
I mean, these guys are pretty cool. They've been nice so far.
I feel kind of responsible for him.
Oh yeah, no, I'm responsible for my mortals too. We have an old person moment. God, it's just kids these days. If you stop looking at them for 1 second, they just run and wham, hit their head on a coffee table.
All right.
He's like, do with that.
Volt speaks up. Well, all right then. Let's see your high arcanist. Though
Alright.
we should probably move out of here. I don't like listening to this thing.
Yeah, sure.
It feels wrong.
Not surprised. I can do something for you. Maybe a little bit of consecration.
All right, I'm just gonna grab you all.
Yeah, just all us. It actually makes it lag a bit to move lots of tokens at once through lighting. So it's probably for the best that we get moved like a group in those situations.
So, how exactly did he clone himself?
We don't know the
Alchemy.
specifics yet, but
Okay.
If you ask him, he says that he's made very cheap homunculi.
Vault friend!
say you want to teach me how to do that?
To be able to do this, not only would you need to be someone very steeped in the alchemical arts, but each one of these has a small shard of purified ore in it.
Oh, never mind.
Can I have your homunculi?
No, like giving, especially since they just go mad when I'm not looking at them.
Fix that.
Yeah, let's not. Let's not and say that we did.
Hey, percussive maintenance fixes everything.
I'm
Well,
not
I
letting-
mean, when we were in that other room, they didn't tear up your lab. You just have to be specific with your commands, right?
We were only gone for like 5 minutes. Believe me, I've seen much worse things they do when I'm gone for too long. It's like a bunch of drunk 2-year-olds. It's awful.
Fair.
Yeah, I get you. But if someone was going to tear something up, they could tear it up really bad in 5 minutes. Like, when my foster sister was really young, she was really bad about my books.
That is very wasteful. But wait, were your books made of paper?
Yeah,
See, that'll get you every time.
but like the first power, basically the first power I came into was like what people call mending. So it was really alright after I got all the bits away from her.
Again, another amazing use for the living ore is that once it's hammered out into paper-like things, it will, it won't age, it won't tear or anything like that. But you can turn it like regular pages, and you'll like walk over here, then walk back, and just hold up a book that appears to just be made out of metal.
Ooh, I recognize that very well.
Oh, wow.
Neat.
This discovery could change my entire people's future. There's a reason why I'm so reticent about this, but
At the same time, I think approaching this alone is where we're going to be putting everyone in a lot of danger. Yourself inclusive, I would say.
yeah, well, kind of got that figured out when apparently I've become part of an adventuring bulletin.
Yeah. I mean, you've literally become part of your own funeral while you're out here.
Tasteful funeral.
Alright, well,
Alright, let's say hello to a little high arcanist.
who thinks I'm dead?
Everyone?
Oh, did it go back to my mentor?
Oh yeah. She was very disappointed.
I am going to get the chewing out of a lifetime.
Although, Bodhi, you said she thought something was up?
She
right?
thought that the mummification that happens to these clones when they pass on happened post-death, but it still looked like just Volt died and then someone had mummified his body like fish jerky.
Oh yeah, that's part of the ore. Once the homunculi essentially dies, the ore will just evaporate everything in the host.
So there's
It's
still ore in the body?
incredibly gross. No, the ore evaporates everything and then breaks down.
Oh, I see.
Hmm.
And we'll just like point to a pile of it on a desk. I've been trying to work with that. It would be incredibly wasteful if this were to happen while, say, we made a weapon out of it or a cup.
Seems like you'd need a stabilizer.
Yes, which is one of the things I've been working on. I've been in here for, boy, you've been in here for like 2 years. What? Yeah, listen, I know that, time doesn't, kind of runs a little bit slow for you people, but, at the very least, I keep count. Just like looks down at his blade. For the love of gods above, one time you didn't eat for 3 days. This kid, one time, worked himself to the point where he passed out before I met him.
Oh, Mr. Volt. Hmm.
Half of my damn life now is yelling at him to eat or drink, and then Volt will kind of shark blush.
Ha.
Like, working hard is all well and good, but it doesn't matter any if you drop dead before you can share your findings.
Listen,
But if you have a life's work, sometimes that work is more important than you.
Like the ultimate fried chicken.
exactly. Some alchemists want to find the philosopher's stone. Some, they want to become immortal. Some want to make this and that. Me, I just want to elevate my people from the status they found themselves under. Cause yeah, they're good traders, and the wolf can treat us well, but in the rest of the world, we have almost no influence.
I forgot it. Volt, you've probably missed them. There's a new age. It's the Age of Metal now.
Age of Metal.
A great airship flew into the city of Fafnir.
What's an airship?
Imagine a
It's-
ship, but it flies.
Like a bird.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Volt. Airships are gonna
what?
mean even fewer people care about your race. Because now you can't even, control shipping. They'll just fly over you if you're a problem.
You have to word it like that.
No.
Uh,
We
this
have to do
is
this real quick. We have to make your people important right now, or it's gonna be too late.
Well,
I
machines.
like the idea. I like the sound of doing this.
Yeah.
and that's what makes your promise to me all the more important. And he'll just kind of look at Bodhi. Callan tells me that you're, one of his kind.
Yeah, effectively.
Yeah. So, in the interest of family, don't fuck us on this.
Oh yeah, no, I can give you a promise that I am pretty much entirely indifferent to all the mortals, which makes me pretty good and fair. I just do the right thing, and this would seem to be the right thing.
You sound like Calor.
Maya will slightly punch Bodhi's arm. Ow. Bodhi, you're really hard. You're not indifferent to elves, though, right?
Oh no, they suck. But also they don't count 100% as one of the mortal races because they're elves. So they don't have to fall into those same rules. I'm totally allowed to be very different about them because they suck.
Grumble, grumble, and Titan. Well, they stole what they have. Grumble, grumble.
Yeah, bastards.
Yeah, and they're all dead. Apparently, cousin, we have some apes to thank for that. I honestly didn't think the humans had it in them.
Yeah, no, they mortals are short-lived but tenacious.
And now they've got their own god who hates being called that.
Yeah, I hear the same.
Good.
It's
At least it
bad
did.
at both ends. It will not last the night.
Oh yeah, nobody
At
wants to be a
least-
god. It's stupid.
At least the divinity went somewhere. Out of the hands of that fucking traitor.
Very true. Also, I have a thing to tell you about that you probably weren't aware of, and then I'm going to This admittedly in Old Tongue. I'll have to just type you the stuff that I tell him. Basically, just an update on where I know our family's at and that kind of shit.
All right, knock yourself out.
Yeah, I'll get to that in a bit.
So, while she's doing that, are you guys going to use your little one-way, two-way crystal thing, point to point, to summon up Alana?
Yeah, Maya will grab that out of Bodhi's pack while Bodhi's talking like old tongue.
Yep.
And turn it on.
Summon up the home girl.
Alright, let me grab her and a couple seconds later, Vomp.
Hey, Miss Alana.
Hi! How are you guys doing? Ooh,
Oh.
you're in a very dirty place.
We're doing super awesomely, thank you. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. I spent the last 4 days receiving some reports from that last place you guys had. Super, super great. Oh, also, I have now mastered another one of that weird book that showed up.
I've started to get into that book too. I can do the reversal spell now.
And just oh man, that's super awesome. Hey, watch this. She's just gonna like put her hands on her chest and like invoke something, and then boom.
Hello.
Oh man, that'd be really useful for wet nurses.
Yeah, and watch this, boom, and then it just goes back.
Oh man, that'd be really. I don't know who that would be useful for. I'm sure it'll be useful for someone.
People with back pain.
Yeah.
Imagine this. A big tough bad guy, because you're adventurous and you face him. Big tough guy comes to attack you, and then bam, huge titties. He can't walk anymore. Awesome.
Yeah. That'd be super useful. But who would you ever make them smaller for, Alana?
I don't know. People with back problems. I mean, if you have enough.
Aren't there simpler spells for curing back problems?
I mean, honestly, you could just, buy one of the various, like magic bras in the land. I mean, I know for a fact that nice spider lady has it. Oh God, what was her name? Oh God, hang on. Nope, it's gone.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be able to find them soon enough. But
I know where she is. I just always forget her name.
Well, anyway, you said you were looking at like reports and so on. This is a matter that like really needs your personal attention.
We found something cool.
Ooh. Tell me.
Mr. Volt, you're the one that found it first. And it's your people that own this. Why don't you go ahead and explain to the High Arcanist?
Own what? We'll say. Ooh, who's this? Oh, hey, I haven't seen an Adaro for a long time.
Mr. Volt?
Hi, Shark Boy. Volt will just kind of like blink. This is the High Arcanist.
Trust me, she's much more competent than you think she is.
Yeah.
She'll just go, yeah, watch, and then like the little crystal will shimmer, and then you just see like the image of a room, and then literally everything explodes in there. I hated that shit anyways.
She is really the best at her job. I'm
She's
sorry if that undermines your confidence in our race as a whole, but it's still true.
What? Nah. So what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Come on. You wanna have called me for anything? I mean, come on. I'm the High Arcanist.
No, Mr. Volt, this is your cave, right? and you found something really interesting in here. But because of how engrossed you were, us adventurers had to get called to come and find you because your friends were really worried. So, since this is your cave, why don't you explain to the High Arcanist what it is that you found?
Wait. Is this the guy that's supposed to be dead?
Well,
Tales of-
he's not
tales of his
actually
death are
dead.
highly exaggerated.
You look really well for a dead man who was drained of all of his juices. Looking rather spry. And then Volt is just kind of yeah, thank you, and just like looks incredibly dubiously at Alana and like makes eye contact with Bodhi. Just like, really?
I give him a helpless shrug, and then I do like, you know, that shame face, like it's not even like an up nod or a down nod. It's just the sort of the head moves a bit where you're like, I know it's true. Sorry, it
And
really
then
is.
Bodhi turned into the Inquisitor.
And
I was like, I can't become that role. Bodhi is not high energy enough.
and me
No,
putting
the
on my best.
Inquisitor, not high Arcanist. Just because remember the first time you met her, you were like, look to the Inquisitor really, and the Inquisitor was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
And me
I'm
putting
so
on my
bad
best
now.
merchant's tone.
This is just deja vu.
Mr. Volt here is being a little bit shy and a little bit dubious. He understands. You may not he believes that you may not be the person that he needs to see, but you need to prove him wrong. See, here's the thing. Mr. Volt here has discovered something that he has claimed for his people that could revolutionize everything that we know about certain crafts and certain items. But all he has to do what he found.
I love everything I'm hearing. Go on. Ear flick, tail wag.
Mr. Volt, if you will, we will be going into the other room where you'll be showing off your prize.
All right. So I'm not gonna have a conversation with myself for like the next 15 minutes. So what's gonna happen is Alana and Volt will very begrudgingly tell Alana what he found. Alana is gonna get more and more excited until her squeals of joy shatter glass.
I will continue to hype him.
You will play the hype man.
I will hype this until the day I die because I want. this
And
to
Maya
come
will
out of
assist
this.
Roland on the hypening.
The hype.
And I'll
Both
assist
of
Volt
the
on all of his will
party
saves.
poppers are hypening this.
Yeah, no, I'll assist Volt on all of his will saves because holy shit, he will fall to pieces.
Y'all just need to learn how to sell things.
It's a will saves, huh?
All right. Hang on. I've gotten like quite a few secret GM stuff from like 3 people, so I'll be right back.
Ooh, crafty.
So crafty.
So carafe. Now I have to wonder who the other secret people were, because I knew I had to do a text dump in a language that no one speaks. Because it's fun, and it gets to set up weird evil things in the background that I fucking love doing. But now I have to wonder who else is playing the evils game. Look, life isn't fun unless you're making it hard for your fellow players in an entertaining way.
Screw you, Scout.
Hey, at least I've found my way of making life harder isn't by going, actually those numbers have changed. And then everyone's like, fuck, I'm about to die! Yeah, I'm on to you.
That's not something I've ever done?
That's what you think. I think you have, but you have most frequently been the I hate to be the bearer of bad news things and related to rules things. Like, you catch that out every time.
Oh yeah, if like bearer of bad news things.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think that
I-
where I will just just be like, by the way, do this. It's evil. I think we've got 2 different axes of the fuck your party members version, so it's all good.
Yeah, I at least do it where all of my party members can see and can learn from it in the future.
Oh, it just means it turns up later.
And I will say this, I do apologize for acting kind of weird about this because I'm apparently missing half the story.
Cackle, cackle, cackle. Essentially, in this case, it's more I'm giving the sword an info dump, so in character, if it knows things, it can tell me them, and then I get to learn crafty extra bullshit. But at the same time, it's stuff that you guys might secretly learn in the end, so I don't want to spoil it for your story reasons.
I'm still trying to think up a way I can, like, make Bodhi teach me the old tongue. And the best way I've thought of is tickle torture.
Tickle torture.
I'd help you. Simply because if I ever can make magical shit, it would be fucking badass and probably mark it up by like 200% and people would still buy it.
Yep. All right. And so Volt and Alana are gonna talk for a while, and then so we're gonna like go to the wrapping up of the conversation where Volt is like, very dubious about what's going on, and Alana is trying to assure him that she at least knows how to keep a secret. I mean, come on, but well, we're going to need to send some representatives of the mages to work on this stuff and make sure that it isn't harmful. But she's willing to make the concession that they're going to send their aquatic mages instead. Because I super know what you're talking about. Sometimes you guys get kind of the raw deal. A lot of people forget about the people that live in the oceans, but not in Fafnir. I mean, half the city's underwater. We're super good friends.
Makes sense.
Volt will just kind of. All right. So I'm gonna send a small group of some trusted college members, and as a show of good faith, have ask Katri to send a bunch of representatives of theirs. I mean, none of this, other than the Kitsune and the Fae up there in the Trails Timberlands, we shouldn't have too much of a problem claiming this.
Oh, don't forget to send, like, food, like, non-perishable foods and stuff, because, I hear that can be a problem around here. It's intense stare.
Yeah, well, for people who aren't skilled at hunting, I understand. We'll send a couple of rangers as well. Well, I mean, if that's okay, Volt, and Volt will just kind of grumpily nod. The sword is just being quiet, just because the sword can't talk to Alana.
Yep. This is where we find out it's like, well, we solved the thing, and so that sword's oath is done, and now Alana is the keeper of Kala the Epic Blade.
Oh no.
Swoosh! Swoosh!
And then Alana gets the Black Blade. I mean, not Alana. Fucking Corlia gets the Black Blade. It's gonna be no, Bodhi gets the Black Blade. It's gonna be great. Hey cousin, you willing to stab this guy? Cousin, come on, look at them, look at them.
And hey buddy, it's your cousin. Why don't you take me bowling?
It's more like, hey Bodhi, it's your cousin. Why don't you take me stabbing?
So does Alana have anything to say to me?
About what? Remind me.
What I just typed in chat.
If you have to come kill me, if you're talking about
Train fault.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Wow.
betraying Volt.
Oh yeah, betraying Volt.
Because I also gave him a personal oath.
Nah, none of us are gonna betray anybody. But hey, Bolt, no, no, not my friend. I'll come up on you. You won't be able to move because of your titties. Bad things are gonna happen. I will throw you to the Fae. You big blue meanie.
Lewd.
Just like tries to poke him in the nose, but she's a hologram.
Swamp.
See, that'd be kind of cool.
And part of me is concerned that the first thing you tried to learn here was how to make massive boobs, but that seems actually pretty par for the course with mortals.
That wasn't the first time I tried to learn it. That book only came here like 2 years ago. The first spell I learned was Trial of Fire and Acid, and she just like makes like a heroic pose and then like points at something, and then you just hear like a hissing fiery sound, and then she just starts giggling.
Miss
Also,
Alana,
Meanie.
what's the budget for repairing your office every year?
I don't know. Never ask.
I mean, I wonder if they have like
Probably
greater
shouldn't.
mending. Is that a thing they do?
Also, that was just a bust I made of myself, and it didn't work out well.
Hmm.
It might have been from all the googly eyes.
That
Oh, I would have liked to see it with all of its googly eyes still on.
This is where you find out the real googly eyes is just like actually, you know, that eldritch eye beasts and shit. It's like, oh, maybe it's all the googly eyes are just looking in different fucking directions like a monster movie. Ah!
Sir
Oh,
Wolfgang
no,
never
sorry.
gave me googly eyes to play with.
Oh, that's horrible. Hang on. Tap, 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 tap. And then she opens like a box and then closes it and shakes it. And then, like right above your head, a bunch of googly eyes just start raining down.
Oh,
That's... Con-
Actual physical ones?
Yep. This
Ooh.
is the best box.
Maya will like open her purse strings and collect as many up as she can.
oh, this is going to be a concern later.
I
You'll
better
get,
not
like-
remind you. There better not be googly eyes.
There's going to be googly eyes all over my fucking griffin.
All right. You're gonna get like 36 googly eyes.
And she starts levitating about an inch from the tail wagging.
And then
by the way,
Alana just like closes the box and throws it over her shoulder.
By the way,
Anyways. What? What?
oh, by the way, Alana, I've been meaning to ask you. Do you want to put in another order for anything?
And then the more she goes, the more she just like starts leaning back until it looks like her spine would snap.
Oh, you know you do, Miss Alana. You absolutely know you want to.
Yes, you do.
All right. I have an idea. So, one of the things that I don't have is something to ward off Fae, right?
Okay.
So I need something made out of cold iron. But I want it shaped, and then she'll just like, I want a sword, and then she'll just like put her hands up, shaped like a puppy.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
I'll swing a little me around.
Really? So you want a dog saber?
Yes. Although maybe not a full saber. I'm not that strong, and then she'll just kind of wiggle her arms and just kind of makes noodle noises.
So
A big dagger, yeah?
Or a short sword or something like that.
I'll take one too, Valant.
okay. Is there? Oh yes, there is an actual.
But remember, it has to be cold iron, which means you can't smelt the iron. It has to be beaten into shape.
Oh yeah, I can make that work.
Because apparently the Fae find that annoying.
Hmm.
And I have a meeting with them like a month from now. Fae are creepy.
They're okay. I mean, they're not elves, so that's fine.
Well, I mean, kitsunes are super cute and they're fey touched, but the fey themselves, you never know if you're gonna get a bastard or a nice one or a nice one who's also a dick or a nice
I
one who has a dick.
I've never met a fae. I um next time we're in Fafnir, Miss Alana, would you like to introduce us to some of your favorite fae?
Favorites?
I don't have very many favorite fae. I don't hang out with them too much. But you're more than welcome to our super secret meeting that no one's supposed to know about next month.
Oh, if we were in Fafnir by then, I'd love to attend. Thank you.
Yeah. I'll tell this because we're best friends, and she's got kind of pauses and just like makes like points at her eyes and points of fault. I know where you
Best
live.
friends forever.
Does she do the eyes on you? Put them on the bit.
No, on Volt.
Yeah. The bit. Oh, this feels like the right thing to do, by the way. And then I will hand back over those spears.
Oh, yeah. And he just like seems totally aghast from just meeting this lady. He's an incredibly, you can tell he's, incredibly introverted. He didn't like people so much that he made clones of himself to send out, and now he's having to deal with this.
Yeah, I put an arm on it, like a hand on his shoulder, like the most solidarity that I have ever felt for someone. Like, I know.
And he'll just go, all right, well, it appears we have an accord, and I've done what I can. I'm just gonna. And he just takes the spears over here and like starts waving around to the clones, and the clones just kind of waltz off.
And then they grab the spears and try to kill us. No, okay.
And he just goes over here and does his best to look. Oh my god, I'm so busy. Oh god.
Yeah, you know what? I'll make a request. Say Volt. I mean, this might be a little bit out of the way to ask, but how would you feel about trying to produce a Lucerne that can do that kind of thing with the shards?
And then he just silently. All right, fine. All right. Well, Kyler likes you, so it's going to take a while, and I wouldn't really feel good about giving you a weapon that has a chance to explode and kill you. It might take a while, but by the time I'm done, I could probably make you a hammer that ignores quite one property of this metal is it will ignore magic resistance.
Oh yeah, no, I felt that bit firsthand.
Yeah, so I can work on it for you, but I warn you, it might take a couple months. Unless you wanted, I could make one for you within about a week, but if you were to ever fumble with the weapon, it would explode on you.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad news.
Especially for something as massive as a Lucerne.
Also true.
Could you just shape it?
You cannot. I can shape it, but no matter how much I shape it, it's still going. The entire weapon will explode. You know those spears? Only the tip would explode. With the Lucerne hammer, the entire thing is made out of metal.
Yeah, no, I could see that being a dramatic explosion.
If you have a strong enough wooden half, you can just have the head and some metal reinforcements. You'd always lose the front half of the weapon then.
The spears were tiny little things as compared to the head of a hammer.
Yeah, if you, I guess you weren't there when it happened. When the spear tip exploded, it was like a fucking 10-foot radius blast.
Oh.
No, the head of a Lucerne. That's not the hilt.
Well, it's just he just said the whole thing is made out of metal, which isn't true.
Oh.
This metal is basically like super magic mithril, so he's wanting to make an entire thing out of it. While he could still make the haft out of wood, he will explain that with the heavy head of like that's there, it would cause significantly more damage.
I'm A+.
As in if you you know, out of character, if you roll a nat 1, it will do like triple the damage that, you know, the other spear did when it exploded.
And presumably worse than just proning.
Yep. Well, no, it did damage and then made you prone. So, and it did all of that in a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, no, I'll wait for the finished product.
Alright, yeah, he's willing to make you the weapon.
Does he require payment for it?
If his people are treated right and this deal goes through, you will get it gratis.
Sweet.
Remember, Mr. Vault, you have to come with us to show your people that you're still alive.
Yes, I know. And then it's kind of like look over to Alana, who is like right now very eagerly in talks with Voland about the kind of exactly what kind of Bork sword she wants.
Maya's gonna turn off the talkie crystal.
And then with the hilt, I want back.
Oh no, we must be going through a tunnel.
Yeah, it is really for the best that you have this, isn't it, Bodhi?
Yay.
Alright, the stone starts blinking.
So I think she's trying to call you.
I could take a few steps away.
How about you just give it to Voland? He starts heading back and talks on the route.
Yeah, sure. I'll answer it. Sorry, we must have fumbled the switch.
Oh hey, that was weird. Nah, it's happened before. You're in a place with a lot of magical energy. Sometimes there's interference. That's fine. So, I want, and then she's just gonna go into like exacting specifications
Yeah.
for what she wants from the blade with Voland.
Yeah, just hand off the device for Volan to hold. Send him on a little walk.
Alright. So, with that, this entire thing's pretty much done. You're gonna be dragging Volt back into town, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. So just
What does the sword think of Madam Hoots?
call him. Call her. He looks up at her and just goes, "Oh, okay. Out of character, Scow.
Yeah.
Because I let you make up a bunch of things for the gargoyles, because you know, professional writer and all. Are these something that the Titans made, or is this something that you you basically summoned through your powers of paladiny?
You know what would be fun? I would like to say that it is a race that exists out there somewhere. I summoned that one from wherever the fuck it's from, but I don't know where they're from, really. They probably were made by someone who isn't an architect or a weaponsmith.
Huh. Well, damn, cousin, I have never seen one of those before.
Yeah, until I called for her, I had no idea either.
Huh. Interesting to see. I like it, whatever it is.
It nods smugly. She hasn't got speaking down, but she understands us.
Ah, so it's intelligent then. Hello, bird.
Bird nods.
Alright, I'll move you guys over here.
The fattest bitch. Oh god, I even forgot. For some moment, I managed to fool myself into not remembering that Madam Hoots was the fattest pigeon.
The fattest bitch.
Wow.
Alright, I really gotta take a piss, so I'll be back in a couple seconds, and
Sure.
then we'll wrap up Volt doing his thing.
Okay.
Hey buddy, it's your cousin. Why don't you take me sleighing, and afterwards we'll go get drunk and go rock and rolling. My cousin is an idiot.
Your head every time.
He's always in a mess, and cleaning up his problems is a constant source of stress.
So, while we're riding back, Maya's gonna like move off slightly to the side and start trying to give gestures towards Bodhi to come down to talk range.
Sure. I'll flap on down. And then Madam Hoots will, like, transition into a walkie step.
Hey, Bodhi, like, I get you want to keep your people's secrets. That's fine, but you've known us for a while, and you know I'm not gonna share anything that you don't want shared. Like,
Ah, you want to learn Old Tongue, right?
You're yeah, I'd like that. Or if you don't want to teach me Old Tongue, like to think you trust me enough to tell me why you don't want to teach me.
I can teach you some. I can teach you it, at least to a degree of conversationally. But I can't teach you to read or write it. And the reason why is because a lot of things that are written in our tongue generally are associates to secrets of our existence and our past. But I can teach you to speak it. You just wouldn't be able to read it.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff that's written in places that I can't speak of, that's written as it is because it's not made for mortals. Like, and then I'll point over at Vault. Vault over there is really lovely, but if this whole agreement thing with Calor goes on for like a really long time, his brain will just slowly crumble underneath the pressure of being completely inundated with the presence of an ancient knowledge older than he could ever be. I mean, it won't be something that he intends to happen. He's a very nice sword, all things considered, but it will just happen. It's like the knowledge is dangerous on an unconscious level, so I wouldn't want to teach you to read or write it because it could do you a lot of harm. But I can teach you to speak it. That's easy peasy. Well, I say easy peasy. It is a super hard language, but yeah, there.
I mean, I picked up Sylvan pretty quick, right? Even if it's harder, it'll just take a bit longer. Thank you for being willing to trust me with this. I hope that one day you'll teach me to like read and write it. But now you've explained, I understand why you don't wanna.
Yeah.
At least for now.
A lot of it comes down to family secrets, and then the other half is entirely just the danger factor. Like, it's not. I can't control how dangerous something is for something, and I don't know all those things that are that threatening.
All right.
That's understandable. Well, we'll see with time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So, when you get back to town, where are you bringing Volt to?
Is First Blade Sharky Shark on the land or in the water right now?
The first blade said that she was going to hang around the not the tavern. What's it called? That place where you met the nice dude and his husband.
The Free House.
Yeah. She's going to be hanging there with Kalara for a while.
Rad.
She doesn't like being out of the water long.
Understandable. It seems like a good place to go. Like, they were our first contact for the job when we got here.
Where is Volt riding? Is he riding with Bodhi on Madam Hoot, or is he in the wagon?
Vault is not riding with any of that. In fact, when you guys leave, he kind of like takes a step out and then will like raise a hand, and then a very large mechanical crab just comes out of the ground. And he sits on the back of that with his clones. It seems to all be made out of that metal that you guys have, the mage ore.
How interesting.
Huh.
Mr. Volt, wanna race to the town?
I don't care. And Sorg goes, come on, man. For once in your life, be cool.
Have a little fun, mate.
Quit being such a fucking nerd, man.
Exactly. Volt just kind of crosses like, I'm fucking cool. I'll fucking show you.
Trust me, everyone will think you're cool if you ride into town like a badass on a horse.
Well,
Or a giant
Or a giant mechanical
Cuddles
crab.
and- yeah,
Oh wait, that means he's racing sideways. Just to watch you as you like it is. That's probably actually the least cool looking drag race you've ever seen. Like someone's like, yeah, charging down on horseback, and then there's just someone uncomfortably sat flying sideways on a crab. That's not a cool drag.
Surf the crab.
It's a giant ally crab.
He's not going to surf the crab. He's going to sit on top of it, strapped in, legs folded underneath him, and and
Oh
folds his
my
arm,
God, you
folds his
nerd.
arm, folds his arms over his chest, like I'm cool. I'll show you all.
So he
Wearing a
does like the
seatbelt, the
Sultan
goddamn
pose.
nerd.
He does what?
The Sultan pose.
Yeah, but very much grumpier.
Of course you haven't seen Aladdin, have you?
No.
Like you guys that have, like the Sultan in Aladdin, when he sits down, he looks really grumpy, doesn't he?
Does
I am-
look
yeah.
incredibly
Yeah.
surly.
Let's see if there's a picture of just the Sultan being sat down. He actually looks kind of cheerful in these. Then again, I guess it's because it's all just like their Google shots where it's him being like, oh,
Odie.
like look at this cheerful motherfucker.
Yeah, that. Mm.
He's like,
That's
oh
another trailer.
shit.
Odie.
Yeah.
Calor, read this into your mind. Well, at least I can offer you something. And then, as you sit there, various visions of different wars and struggles flash in your mind with, him always at the centerpiece at the front of a battle or in a skirmish. Please add +1 to your attack modifier for you have achieved the perk Ancient Knowledge.
Sweet. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
It's all I can give, I'm afraid. I've been stuck in this damn cave for too long. Oh God, what? It's bright out here.
I can understand that. Heck, these days I'm afraid to go to sleep for too long in case I just like don't wake up again.
Oh, I
More
could
like-
I could give you a really good sleep.
More like go to sleep again and then wake up with the entire planet broken into pieces because of all these youngins.
Yep, might happen. Let's see here.
You get barely schooled. See, I'm cool. Wreck 'em, frack 'em.
He did totally own you.
Oh, you know what? Here. And Maya will pull out. We'll take 20 GP from Snowy's saddlebags and toss it over to Volt.
Thanks, I guess.
Hey, you'll be able to like buy food and reagents now, right? At least some.
Oh well, let's get this over with. Might as well also go up to my room and collect all my things as well.
Maybe wait here first, though, Mr. Vault, before we introduce you.
Volt and his 3 clones look back at you.
It's gonna need some explaining for why you have clones and why your corpse was dead, and you're probably gonna be the best at it.
Oh my god, such a pain.
If you want, I can try, but I can't promise it'll be as good and accurate as if you could say it.
Yeah, it's gonna go to my room and fucking rack him. I don't want to talk to the first blink.
Birdie, where's the first blade?
I'll just like kick off and fly on down to catch up. Ah, didn't think to ask before you started your race, huh?
I thought I'd win with good enough time.
Free house,
But
probably.
that's a really speedy over sand. Free house.
At least should be.
I will jump off of Snowy, run over to the free house, and throw the door open.
And boop. Boop. Boop.
Hi, Miss First Blade Valeria, Miss Kalara, we've got, like, the best news.
Best news? Ah, so you found the bastards that took him out and gave him, hung him by the trees, right? Good on you.
No. We got even better news than that. We have Vault and, 3 spare Vaults.
What?
Yeah, it's gonna take a couple of explainings to do.
He didn't actually die, you see. He used some ancient alchemy to produce homunculi. And when his homunculi die, they dehydrate really, really fast. And, well, the body that you guys found was one of them. He's currently, like, up at the tavern in his room, if you want to go say hi. Or, Maya will glance at Valeria and blush deeply. Whatever it is you do instead of saying hi.
At this point, Vol just comes down the stairs and just, like, throws open the door. Where the hell's all my stuff?
Ha ha! You have explaining to do.
Valeria just looks at you, looks at Kilara, looks at Volt, and just starts laughing. Fucking nerd.
That's just mean.
Oh, adorable.
Volt says, "What? I had books and all my stuff. I've been robbed."
Weren't you gone for like a really long time and assumed dead and you had a funeral? It's not so much a robbing as like rehoming.
Bodhi,
Not so much a robbing as an
Lerai.
estate sale.
Yeah.
Weren't you the last 2 that went up into Mr. Vault's room to try to find out where he had gone to?
Yeah, there was a journal. I mean, we didn't take it with us, didn't need to. Oh, it's been gone since then. That is terrible luck. Wow.
Wow.
Stare at Valeria.
So what did you do with the stuff?
Well, no.
Pawned
I
it.
think the only thing they took was the. Wasn't the only thing you guys took was the bag of holding, right?
The bag of holding that had all of his stuff in.
The bag of holding was empty. All of his stuff was around the room.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I had forgotten about the bag of hoarding. Shit.
Well,
Me too.
well, one of the things didn't matter. I have another one of them, and he just like points to a bag. I made one. That was just the one I wanted to leave behind. But I mean, come on. I didn't think I'd be dead, and I was paid up until tomorrow.
Maya does a big frowny face at you two, and also at the
What?
barkeep.
What?
What?
He was dead.
Legally.
Yeah.
And apparently clinically.
And then Valerie just goes, so you took off into the wilderness. You built a bunch of things of yours, and you know everyone that knew and loved you was dead, and you're mad that your books are missing. You know, he just starts to go up, but I just. Come on. All right, what's this all about? What happened?
Batman
All right,
swoop.
and so I assume you guys are all gonna explain what he did and what he found and what he was trying to do, right? We don't have to go through that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's take these two into like a private room first, and then explain.
All right, so. All right, so finally, Valerie just kind of. You fucking moron. Calaro just like kind of bap her. Well, she was gonna try to like punch her in the shoulder, and then she just doesn't move, and then but she looks. She just goes, "Oh, oh no, not the punches." And then, all right, all right. Well, adventures. Seems like this entire thing was a misunderstanding. But I mean, at the very least, I got the pleasure of your company, and she'll wink very obviously at Corlia and Voland. That doesn't mean. Don't let it. I'll make sure that your payment is waiting in Fafnir. So.
Yay.
Also, Corleo will do the finger guns back.
I'll point out.
Alright.
Also, we probably
Well,
got you guys set up for like political awesomeness. Whatever it means.
Yeah, well, it sounds like it. I didn't expect a bunch of landwalkers to care this much about us ocean-going folk, but well, you got a good little squid there.
Yay.
Bonding,
love
bonding, amongst,
Tentacles, all of them wiggling at once. Enjoy. Woo!
bonding amongst the races are very important.
Yeah, I confess, out of all the adventuring groups, you are the most diverse.
Look around in circles. I don't know what you mean. So, a squid, an ancient gargoyle, a wolfman, a centaur, and a man who wants to make the ultimate chicken and a half bork witch girl all walk into a bar. They must be adventurous.
Well, I'm glad to see this has been happening, but well, we gotta take Vault here back to K-Tree to explain himself to his mentor, and he just kind of turns light blue at that. And just like, oh shit. Oh, right. Alright, well, I think
These things are gonna end up coated in jism.
she just like looks down, and then you did like the little cantrip thing to make it waterproof, right?
Sure.
Alright, she's just going to pick that up and fold it up and like place it in her cleavage, just like gives you a thumbs up.
Good old sharks.
Alright, well, we'll take this little rascal back with us. The council would like to hear about this. I very glad that we were able to, well, figure all this out, but and she's just gonna kind of stretch and like crack. It's not like we're leaving right now, and she'll give like knowing looks to Voland and Corlia.
I'll give a knowing look back.
And I just give a thumbs up.
And I'm gonna walk out of the room.
Well, all right. So, Volt just goes, God damn it, and he's just going to sit behind. But Kalara, Valeria, Corlia, and Voland are gonna take off and have sexy times for a while.
Sure.
Yep. And aside from that, yeah, you guys have. Sorry.
I'm going to bake the party a cake for a good job. Job well done.
All right.
You guys have completed this. So.
I wonder if that living metal / rock is the equivalent of like chewing gum for a gargoyle. Just like yum yum yum.
I don't know. Maybe you should go back and try to bite it.
I don't know. I probably still got some pieces of it in me from when one of those things exploded off the spear.
Yeah, I know. Wouldn't you have just pulled that out and thrown it aside by now?
I don't know. I mean, I've got one hit point missing. Maybe there's just that one.
Yeah. You know what? You can chew on it. It's very delicious, but it is it's like licking a battery.
Like, I keep wanting to try it, but I'm like, I don't know what this will do if I swallow it.
Well, it is. You know, it's a purified metal, so.
Ah, true. Gulp.
Yep. It tastes like sparkles, and if you had any missing hit points, they'd be restored now.
I gain 1 health.
Woohoo! All right. So, Varia and all of them are doing a thing. Volt is going to be taken back to the city to talk to the council and.
Dick elders.
Yep.
Hey, Bodhi, can you smash this rock up for me?
Yeah, sure.
Some of that like copper stuff that we got in the mountains that I asked you to dig up. Can you like smash it up?
Yeah, no worries. Heck, I can do it with just my tail.
Thank you.
And to make a point, we'll just...
Tail smack.
Yeah, whip crack. I forget which is my stronger of my 2 natural attacks. I've got the tail and the horns. Because then it would be like a headbutting walnuts to open them instead. Which is my better melee.
I don't actually remember.
My better melee is the tail, so yeah, I would use that as opposed to headbutting rocks.
I really wanted you guys to fight Volt. He was a gunslinger magus.
I'm sorry, but my moral side came out at the first time for your adventure.
And my Lord Dork poured out, so I apologize for nothing.
And I
You
wasn't
could-
here to be a warmonger.
You could have gotten revolvered / black bladed, as he had a Draconis Arms Model 188 Lawkeeper.
Classy.
Nifty.
20.
But that also means you don't get to loot it, so.
I don't know, I made friendos. Eventually, once they figure their shit out, then, I mean, Black Blade will come party and we'll go fuck up something else together.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Black Blade does like Bodhi, but also he was awake the entire time and feels really responsible for the poor little fish,
Of course.
who very angrily says, "I'm a shark, not a fish."
Of course.
Sure.
Blah, blah, blah.
The only word of Old Tongue that he's learned is just fish.
So.
Respect the shark.
It is the sharks. The shracks.
All right. So, 4-way intensifies over there. Is there anything you guys would like to do before we drew the session to a close?
I'm going to take the rocks the copper rocks, and then I'm going to grab a bunch of sand and some other rocks, and I'm gonna take my alchemical cement and I'm gonna make some brownies.
Woo!
What?
I'm gonna make some rock brownies, and I'm gonna bake a cake for the party.
Presumably out of something other than rocks.
Yes, the brownies are for Bodhi. The cake is for the
Yeah.
rest of the party.
Nice, nice.
Constantly earning more Bodhi points. Gosh, if you were just like a few thousand years older, Lirelai.
Alright, just out of curiosity, Scout, roll me a D100.
Sure.
Nope. Alright.
Oh, I got doubles. Perils of the Warp!
No. Just a thing that could have happened. But nope. Alright. So, Lirelai is making delicious foods. And you guys have officially completed and not a drop to drink.
Yay!
Hurrah!
Maya is going to write some letters and try to send them off towards for Kitsune lands.
Yep, and I saw that, and you can do that for, I'll say like 10 silver.
Cool.
Yeah, so I would like to know, next week, what do you guys want to do? Because, I'm telling you, if you don't choose one of these, you can complete 3 out of the 4, but the 4th one is going to be completed by another party of adventurers.
Alright.
Okay. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted
Our
to do.
location, Yaha Fiddle DD would make most sense. But my cabbages would be probably
My
entertaining.
cabbages!
Can we see them on the map, just how far away and the difference between them? Because, I mean, we've got time to kill. So I'm pretty sure, like, cabbages is way off the fuck.
My cabbages is here, and here is the thousand throats. Jesus Christ!
And now we're actually back over here, right?
Yeah, you've moved back, so.
Mm.
Technically, if you took a fast boat, you could get there in a decent amount of time, taking the boat down and over here.
Also, we probably want, like, Bodhi and possibly someone else who can fit on Madame Hoots to go to the bandit camp in Lake Pontchartrain, like the pirate camp that we killed / charmed everyone from.
Oh yeah, we can go looting on the way back.
So would you guys like to go Yarhar Fiddle DD or my cabbages?
Let's do cabbages. I want some ridiculousness.
Looking at the map, actually we'd probably
Bunch
be
of
able
silly
to kill
goofy
instead.
things.
We'd probably be able to kill instead first and then capitalize.
We've
Yeah,
already
we-
done.
We've already done a job. We did the Kilmstead job.
Oh yeah, we already did do that.
Kiltset is done.
There you go. So no forgetties.
Right, so I just want to know because I also want to know what to prepare.
No forgetties.
No forgetty spaghettis.
So, with my cabbages, I'm saying that Thousand Throats one will be done by the time you do that. There are other adventurers in the land. So, with that decided,
We need, like,
is
business cards.
Yeah. Is there anything anyone would want to do in Oceanside before we start drawing everything to a close?
Nope.
I would.
How much for 2 pounds of cold iron?
Fuck, man, I don't know. It's probably in the Pathfinder thing.
Haven't you already bought like a stock of cold iron recently? You've actually got like a bunch of it.
I I seem to remember us looking up the cost of ore.
Yeah.
Ore.
You have absolutely done like a cold iron purchase like in bulk and was like, I'll get to forging that later. I very clearly remember that happening because we had to look that shit up.
Mm. And once the big foursome is done, Maya is going to approach Valeria and Miss First Blade, Valeria, Miss, can I draw some sketches of you?
But of
Hmm.
course, tiny thing.
Draw me like your shark girls.
What, you didn't want to be involved with anything more, and she just like flexes.
Not right now, thank you.
Ah, all right, fine.
I mean, if you want to go and get Roland back over, I'd be very happy to sketch the two of you together.
Come on.
Oh,
Hallelujah.
oh,
Action
see how it
piece.
is. A voyeur. Ah, that's fine. I'm totally into that.
Ah, here go face. Ah, here go face.
She, Kalara's there, and then, it immediately starts this roving. And Voland, you hear a shout of your name.
Yo, what's up?
It looks like your little friend here wants to record a three-way, and we'll just like grab you. Oh hey, looks like
It
everyone's
must-
getting involved
It
again.
must be.
Oh, those sharks. They're always so horny.
Someone play the Barry White.
If only there were narwhal girls. That perfect joke.
Narwhals, narwhals, swimming in the ocean, causing a commotion.
Maya
This is
will
the
give
first
a
of the only two
low
sharks.
gulp. Say, if it's gonna be all four of you, give me
I'm gonna need more paper. Gonna need a bigger boat.
2 minutes. I need another inkwell.
I should just call one of them fat.
I'm going in.
No, someone else is going in. Prepare yourself, Roland.
Yeah, you've only met two sharks, but unfortunately one of the other sharks was Lyra, so you have no other way of knowing what alpha sharks are like other than these two.
Like fucking boner fiends. They're overpopulating the ocean.
Such shark, much nom, wow.
I would like to send that letter I wrote to Jesse. I'd like to send it to him. This one. Now that we're back in town.
All right.
And then, and you know what? Actually, since we completed another job, I will compose another message, another detailing our the adventure we just finished. And again, I will sign it with a little kissy lips, and we'll spray some perfume on it.
All right, you haven't sent me anything like that, right? Because Maya has sent me stuff for her.
Oh, I'm not actually like gonna write out what I.
Okay,
write.
okay.
I'm just saying what I do.
Also, I would like to point out that the only address he has is for you back there. So if you want letters from him, you're gonna have to go home
I know.
to Fafnir. All right.
We'll come back there eventually.
All right. So you're going to send your letter to his home in the Iron Citadel.
Yes.
It's been a few days, and his caravan's probably like halfway through the Trails Timberlands by now.
Well, when he gets home, he'll have something nice to read.
Yeah, when he gets home, it's going to be him squealing and stamping his feet for like 3 days.
Aww.
Such a cutie.
Stamping his little hoofies.
Little
And
hovers.
And actually, you guys are high enough level that he's actually going to start taking class levels.
Neat.
Yep. So,
What's he gonna class into?
you guys already
Oh.
know.
I
Do
forgot.
we?
It's a wizard, isn't it?
Nope.
Or arcanist.
Sorcerer?
Slutty little witch boy.
That's right,
Oh.
yeah. Slutty little witch boy. He's gonna have a corset of dire witchcraft, you best fucking believe it.
Oh,
Offer
yes.
to make
he
a
is.
toast of that.
My sister found me this corset, and for some reason, I just feel so empowered. Ooh.
Yes.
And the advantage to that is, witch is my favorite class in Pathfinder, so I could make a really strong witch out of him as well. Anyways, so, with that, I think we've wrapped up most of it. Have I forgotten anything?
The Barry White.
No. Like, anything people wanted to do before we drew the session to a close?
We're gonna get paid so much when we finally get back to Fafnir. I don't have anything else.
Does Kilara, the mermaidess, have to roll a pregnancy check from either Voland or Corlia?
No, she was already pregnant.
Oh,
Okay.
Wait,
Yep.
both of them?
Valria, pretty much keeps her around thoroughly bred, so.
oh
I'm okay
my.
with this.
Yeah, that's where you get Sahuang, or however you say that.
Sahuan, yeah.
Yeah. It's half shark people, half mermaid.
Yep. They worship the blood god, the undershark, the great demi-shark.
The
Oh,
great
no.
demi shark.
Not in this setting. In fact,
Oh,
part of
God.
this setting was Lady Blue signed an accord with the landwalking races to basically hunt down all the other megalodons and Leviathan, the Kraken, so she would be the only one.
Huh.
So,
Behold, the great mighty shark.
yeah, so the Lady Blue is uncontested in these waters. She is paid a great deal, and fancy objects and gold and magic and stuff like that. And in return, she doesn't attack you and prevents like seagoing creatures from attacking. Which was like one of the reasons why K-Trees expanded so much, is because all of their natural predators are dead.
As fuck.
Yep. So no more megalodons, no more krakens, no more leviathans, all dead. So, I guess if no one has anything else to bring up, we're gonna draw this session to a close. Is there anything anyone would like to bring up before then?
I do apologize for missing half of it, but from what I gathered, it was a good session.
Such
Yes.
as life in the wastes.
You missed a pretty damn good moment, but otherwise, yeah.
Oh, what was it?
It's in general Discord.
All right. Well then, thank you everyone for playing. It was a pleasure running this game. I hope you all had fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for running it, Stray.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
thank you very much, Stray.
All right. Well,
Living this game.
that's it for me. Over to you, Scout.
Well then, if you're watching in the VOD, you're watching in the streams, I hope you have yourselves a lovely motherfucking good time, and goodbye.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream. Bye, YouTube.